Oh, I was gonna look and see, oh, fuck, I got a headache. I was gonna look and see how busy it was last time I was on here on Tuesday. I plan, Haley, fingers fucking crossed, I do plan on being here on Friday, but I think I'm gonna come on here on Thursday afternoon. Hold on, when was the last time I was on what did it say, the 6th? Oh, we actually were like decent. Like, it wasn't that bad. That was back in October. Yeah, I remember I did do that back in October because I didn't work Halloween. And then it looks like I was on back September. Oh, so Tuesdays actually, and then July. I mean, kind of hit or miss, I guess. Yeah, whatever. We'll see how it goes. What up, y'all? What up, boo-boos? I'm just waiting for people to get in here. Thank you. I'm just waiting for people to get in here, you know, like live, all that shit. And then we'll get into love blocks. And then we'll get into these motherfucking paid readings. Hold on, let me post the list real quick. So y'all... And I'll update this, obviously. If you guys are sending in, I'll update it before we get into paid readings and shit. How's y'all's week? My week's fine. It's like whatever. I'm been learning word, got you, boo. I've been learning how to day trade, so that's been like eating up a ton of my fucking spare time. It's actually going okay. You know what I mean? And I have a book to thank for that. I may put you guys on that shit if anybody day trades. This fucking, thank God I got that book. And I wasn't gonna get it. I originally was just gonna do day trading for dummies and then a Mark Douglas one. And then I found, I can't remember what her name is. It's from a woman though, Tony something. But goddamn, her book fucking slaps, y'all. Very good book. Like, she that bitch, you know what I mean? We love women. We do. I just, you know, some people just do it better. And they happen to, you know what I mean? I don't know what to say, you know? Okay, anyway. On certain things. Obviously, men are very good at other things, too. Okay. Hold up, y'all. Let me update this list real quick, and then we'll get into, Shelly. Hold on, let me get you on there. What was I saying? Let me update this list, and then I will... Motherfucker. We'll get into free card pulls. How about that? Elena, Jerica, Rebecca, Shelly... Hold on. I think Rebecca's sending... Whatever. I'll wait and put her on there. Okay. Let's get into the free shit. What up, booze? Alright, should we just get into the free stuff and motherfucking hang out? I finally see people coming in here from YouTube. YouTube, you came in here at the right time. We're doing free... Hold on. This one? Yeah. Well, it's called What's Blocking You. I just call it Love Block, whatever. But this is the one that won the poll, you guys. It was between this. I'm surprised that this one won, like, honestly, but, like, love that for the new year. You know what I mean? I thought for sure that it was going to be the Divine Love Oracle. But I love that this one won. You know what I mean? Like, period. Love. We love to know our blind spots. You know what I mean? What up, you guys? Go ahead and come on in. So, drop your name. Obviously, you don't, like, these ones are for you guys, so you don't have to focus on anybody, because these are going to show you what blocks y'all got in love, you know what I mean? And don't worry, I'll pull for myself, too. Haley, you're the first name I see. Hold on. Hold up, boo-boo. So, drop your names, y'all. Okay. All right, Haley. Let's go, boo. Haley. Oh. Yeah, I mean, same. Okay, insecurities. Work on building your confidence and feeling safe in your relationship. Don't. I'm only laughing because I know Haley and I know who the fuck, you know what I mean? Okay. Is it, oh, I always butcher this fucking name, boo. Romaine? Am I butchering that? Bitch, hold on. I'm so sorry. These are for you. Incomplete and hiding feelings. Incomplete. You want someone who completes you, but you need to be whole on your own. Word. I got you, Anna. Hiding feelings. You need to express how you feel to the one that you love to see how they feel in return. Word. Jericho, what up, y'all? Drop your names. Past trauma. I'm not mad about this one, bitch. Okay, you need to take time for yourself and heal your past trauma before moving on. Word. I ain't mad about that one. What up, boo? Kim. Oh, I caught that one. Too attached. I don't like this one. This one's gonna be the one that I pull for myself. Too attached. Give your partner some breathing room. Being too needy drives them away. Shut up! But yeah. Okay, Rebecca, what up, boo? Insecurity. Who had this one? I think it was Haley, but like same. Okay, insecurities. Work on building your confidence and feeling safe in your relationship. All right, Brandy, what up, boo? Why does this one keep coming out? This is like a similar one that Kim had. Okay, being needy. Make friends and spend time by yourself to take the pressure off of your relationship. That is what's up, you guys? If you're coming in here, we're doing free love blocks. So if you guys want one, just drop your name. You know what I mean? Angelica, what up, boo? I'm not here. Okay, word, I got you, boo. All right, Angelica, hold up. Need rescuing. You are waiting, or, I mean, you could be the one wanting to rescue, but you are waiting for love to save you, but you must stop waiting and start looking. Okay. If I missed your name, drop it again, you guys. Drop your name. Hold up. I just want to pull my shit up so I can update that list. Shelly, word. I knew there was someone else. Shelly. Being cold. Shut up. Okay. You seem unapproachable because you are aloof. Try being more friendly. Like, word, right? Okay. Like, fuck off, you know? Okay, hold on. What's up, y'all? Come on in. Procrastinate. Don't make someone wait around too long. They might give up on you. I could see that, like, flipped, though. I don't know. Do you know what I mean? Like, I would say that for him. The fuck? Okay. Anyway. If y'all are coming in here, we're doing free love blocks. And, like, you don't have to focus on anyone for these ones. These ones are for you guys. Hold on. I just want to update that list. Hold it. Elena, Jerica, Rebecca, Shelly, Anna. Hold on. Bam. Bam. Did I get that right? Yeah. Okay. Hold on. Oh, I'm like always so nervous that my fucking YouTube is Tobias. What's up, boo? I'm always worried that my YouTube's gonna fucking freeze on the comments since it's been doing that lately. Okay. What do we got? Fear loneliness. I don't like this. You stay in bad relationships because you were lonely. Be okay being with yourself. That is a fucking good one. That a good one. Yeah. Oh, yeah, I got your message, boo. Oof. Excuse me. Sorry, y'all. Y'all already fucking know it's my indigestion. Okay. Should I get myself one? Hold on. Oh my god, I thought that said something else. I'm like, what? Yeah, word. That is a good one. What up, y'all? Listen, I've only been in here 10 minutes, but I'm gonna try to wait at least like 5 more before we get into paid readings. Yada I mean. Hold on, I'm gonna what happened to my shit? Hold on. The fuck? Why'd you stop? Whoops. I'm like, so I don't have my fucking Patreon notifications turned on my phone, and so like every time I go on there I'm like, whoops, I fucking just missed a group chat message from like a day ago. My bad. Yeah, I don't ever I don't have any fucking notifications on my phone. I don't know, y'all. What y'all think? Motherfucking, if you are hanging out in here, if you didn't get a love block message, drop your name and I'll grab you one. Otherwise, we're probably going to get into these paid readings in like a couple minutes. I'm just going to like post my stuff and shit like that over on YouTube. Hold on. Select. Boom, boom, boom. Hold up. I hope Taylor's in here today. I love when she hangs out. All right, YouTube, I'm going to hop in over here real quick, okay? Hold on. Well, it's good to know that the comments are up to date on my phone. I bet you anything, though, after I post this on there, it's going to freeze it. I don't know why it'd be doing that to me. That did work. Okay, hold on. Get me the fuck out of here. Hold up, booze. Okay. Regina, what up, Regina? Hard to get. Oh! Oh! Regina, hard to get. You are missing opportunities by playing too hard to get. Fuck that. But, like, word. Okay. You are missing opportunities by playing too hard to get. Give someone a chance. Well, you are hard to get. You know what I mean? Fuck you. But I get it. You know, you can be hard to get and give someone a chance. All right, y'all. Well, let me... It's like, word. Hold on. I'm just gonna get this shit ready. If you didn't get a love block, drop your name, y'all. I'll grab you one before I get into these paid readings. Bam. What up, booze? Last call. Oh, shit. Sorry. That was looking a little wobbly there. Oh, God, my back. Oh, I think we're good. Okay. I think we're up to date thus far. All right, fuck it. Let's just get into paid ratings. I'm done fucking around. All right. Elena, are you in here, boo? I'm done fucking around. You know what I mean? Where's my Instagram? There you are. Okay, word. Hold on, boo. I think you sent me a message. I'm pretty sure. Where are you? There you are. Okay, hold up. this shit out of my way. Word. Okay, hold up though. Oh, 245. All right, hold on. I want to use this one. And let me grab. I'm gonna use this one. All right, let's go. Whoa, hold on. Is that so loud? Is that too loud for you guys? Especially for YouTube. You guys are super close to that speaker. Let me know if it's too loud. Okay. Eleni, y'all know the drill. Let's fucking get it, bitch. Let's see. Please be fucking good. Okay. I'm scared. All right. Let's see current. Let's go. We've seen that energy before. Where's he at? Outcome, not mad. This shit. Like, shut up! Okay. The envy card came out in between you guys, and like, I already fucking know what this is trying to get at. Which, like, it's come out before, and like, okay, flattering. You know what I mean? Like, flattering, love that. But like, so the envy card that's coming out, it does represent, like, depending on what the fuck it comes out with, right? But this envy card with what it's coming out with, it does, it's not like, it can be, but not in this instance. I'm feeling like in this instance, it's more like someone envying the way that someone fucking is. You know what I mean? Like, what they have in life. Their personality, their fucking spiritual development, like, whatever it is kind of that, I don't know, like, pagey fucking wands energy, you know what I mean? And so you are seeing that come out, straight up. Now, Netflix and chill the Netflix and chill coming out of your guys' current, I mean, like, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, you know, I mean, it can be. Obviously, a situation that is very, like, friends with benefits type shit is obviously that. That too, though, that card does represent that this connection is one that they're like keeping on the DL. This shit to me and current is like Page of Wands, maybe Knight of Wands, and like Seven of Swords. What else? I don't know. Like, that's very much what it's giving, where it's like, okay, whatever. Like, yeah, okay. Give us a situation, whatever. Your guys' outcome's fantastic. I'm not even fucking mad about that. Like, the shit that's coming out for you guys individually, though, like, holy fuck. Trust me, Spirit got you, and cosmic nudges coming out as your guys' outcome. Thank God we're seeing this. You know what I mean? So the shit coming out for you, not the cards coming out for you, I'm sorry. The cards coming out for you is egg on their face and hurting. We already know what this fucking is. This is someone who is terrified of rejection. Period, end of fucking story. And so, yeah, like, you're probably, like, this is probably where your mind is at, or what the block is towards you, whatever, coming, and trust me, we'll clock him, okay? Because there's some shit that came out on his side, too. This stuff that's coming out on your side, though, it's like this person, they are probably getting in their head. It does give, like, 8 of Swords, 9 of Swords, where it's like, if I do this, then this might happen, and so I'm not gonna do it. You know what I mean? Like, if I do reach out to this person, they might ghost me, and they may not say anything, and then I'm gonna be sitting over here fucking embarrassed and, like, rejected. You know what I mean? Now, the shit coming out for him, Mind Games, Cold Shoulder coming out. The Mind Games card, obviously, depending on what it comes out with, do I think that he's over here being, like, a fucking narcissist? No, it can represent that, but I'm not, like, so much feeling that from him. The Mind Games card, though, it is that's very 9 of Swords, where it's very, like, over fucking analyzing something, right? And This can be too, like, and that wouldn't really surprise me either if that's what it's representing, is it can, and obviously we'll see what comes out with tarot. It can represent that someone, they're too much here, right? And so they're like emotionally unavailable here because they probably fucking intellectualize everything, intellectualize their feelings, everything. But that is definitely an energy where this is one, like, he is like reading the fuck too much into shit, right? The cold shoulder, there's his shit. Same thing, you know what I mean? The cold shoulder that's coming out on his side is like, instead of him like coming forward communicating, he's over here where he keeps busy, he does something else, he whatever, he works, he goes to work, he tries to distract himself with something, right? Okay, now thank God, thank fuck God, we're seeing what we're seeing in outcome. It's Spirit Got You and Cosmic Nudges. Both of those fucking cards do represent synchronicities, obviously. And so Spirit, so yeah, I mean, like, I don't even know what to fucking tell these two. I'm like, okay, like, I can tell you this and, like, you'll get it, you know what I mean? I can't tell him this, though, because his ass ain't here. But if he was here, I'd be like, yeah, I get it. Y'all are freaking the fuck out. Y'all be overanalyzing some shit. You know what I mean? Just looks a little bit different. Those cards, though, it's where the both of you guys are being guided back towards one another. So I'd be like, you know, stop the fuck running away from it. Him, especially. But that is where, like, God is, he's directing these two people back to one another, right? I like the cosmic nudges, though, because even though it does represent, like, seeing synchronicities, it's more of following those synchronicities, right? And so, do you get what I'm saying? Like, they're both, like, synchronicity shit, but the cosmic nudges is where, like, you follow it. You're not just, like, sitting there doing nothing. And so, I'm happy to, I trust fucking, after this, so happy to see that stepping in. Doesn't really surprise me, that outcome. Let's see current. Hold on, boo. Like, whatever. Oh, Page of Swords. Okay. I thought it was gonna be a fucking Page of Wands, but okay. Page of Swords. Yeah. Hold on. Magician on your side. Hold on. Where's he at? Is that I'm like, is that Seven of Swords gonna come out? Did not. Wow. Okay. Hold up, boo. Love your outcome. Word. Okay. Let me get one more for that Page of Swords, and then we'll pop off, boo. Page of Swords. Okay, I'm not fucking mad about that. Trust. If we're gonna see the Five of Pentacles, I would much rather see it in the reverse, to be honest. So this Page of Swords, I'm shocked that came out. I thought for sure it was gonna be Page of Wands, but that Page of Swords, like. I don't know, I'm kind of shocked that, like, we didn't see anything come out that is, like, watching, like, from behind the scenes or, like, stalking each other type shit. The Page of Swords, though, it is, like, obviously communication, right? Let me just, like, get the easy shit out of the way. This is communication. Five of Pentacles. Did I say Five of Swords? I meant Five of Pentacles if I did. Five of Pentacles in the reverse. It does represent that, like, yes, this communication, they probably are stumped right now. We already fucking know that, right? The Five of Pentacles in the reverse is, like, them coming out of that. It's coming out of, like, no communication. It's coming out of not seeing each other, right? It's coming out of, like, distracting ourselves from shit. And so, like, that's why I say I would much rather see that shit come out in the reverse than in the upright, because it's like, yeah, the movement is already going that way. You know what I mean? Even if these two don't see it yet, the movement's already fucking going that way. The Page of Swords, though, yeah, and, like, you could be doing it too, right? Like, we were talking about with that with the Oracle, like, Page of Swords, it is a card that is very, I don't know, like, rapid fire up here, right? And so I do understand, like, that these two people, they probably are, like, overthinking, not taking action. But I'm gonna give you some motherfucking credit, bitch, because you did come out like a knight. Do you know what I mean? So I can't say the same for him. But the Page of Swords is probably doing a lot of fucking, like, whatever. Thinking about this situation. Yes, it's communication, like I say anyway, a lot of, like, thinking, a lot of overanalyzing, and I'm happy to see that we're coming out of, like, not, whatever, giving this silent treatment, keeping ourselves busy, whatever, ignoring this, or whatever the fuck. You have Magician and Knight of Cups coming out on your side, which, hold on, you already know, damn, you know what, as much as I want to fucking clock him, his shit ain't that bad. Anyway, okay. Okay. The Knight of Cups Magician card coming out on your side. I would say, and I know, like, you're probably like, you're probably gonna be like, no, I'm not gonna do it. But Knight of Cups is someone in the upright, right? That is someone who is very, like, hopeless romantic. They do act from their heart, always, right? I love the Knight of Cups. I do. Did I say Knight of Pentacles? Is Mercury going retrograde? Why do I keep, like, getting fucked up in my head? Knight of Cups. Did I say Knight of Pentacles? Anyway, Knight of Cups. I do love Knight of Cups because of that, because it is someone who very much moves from here, you know? And so it's just such a, I don't know, like, hopeful, just inspiring energy that someone's in. And so, like, Magician card coming out with it, this is saying, like, yeah, if you were to act on your heart, if you were to act from there, Magician ain't that fucking bad. You know what I mean? Like, whatever you are acting from in here, it will come to a reality, right? There's shit coming out for, I kind of want to get, I kind of want to be a little nosy and go on her. But, like, his stuff ain't that bad. He's got King of Cups and 10 of Cups coming out on his side. I kind of want to get one more for him, but hold on, I want to get one more before I pop off on him. Not as, honestly, like, even though the Mind Games card came out in Oracle, like, his tarot does not give as much mental, like, fuckery as I thought it would, right? Like, the Knight of Cups, obviously, he is a lot more emotional than he's probably letting on, clearly, with a fucking 10 of Cups. This is where someone is, they are in, and I don't want to make that sound like he's, like, immature shit or anything like that, because he is coming out like a king. This is someone who, like, 10 of Cups is where you are visualizing, right? And God damn it, I'm gonna go fucking over on this reading. But 10 of Cups is a visualization card, right? And when you're in a 10 of Cups, the shit that you are envisioning, the shit that you are fantasizing about, whatever, the shit that's going on in here that you were, like, imagining, oh my God, I'd be so happy with Elena, like, if we got in a relationship, it'd be so beautiful. That kind of shit, or, like, we'd have, like, you know, white picket fence, 2.4 kids, like, all that shit. It's a reality, right? And it's such a great, like, manifesting card. You have great manifesting cards on your side, too. You're just more fucking aware of it because you have a Magician on your side. I don't know if he's so much aware that he's doing this, but yeah, that is where he's at. Ace of Pentacles coming out with it. There's his distraction, right? We already fucking know this. I already know this about him. His distraction, or what he uses as a fucking distraction, is his work. It's his money. It's his material life, right? Anyway, it's okay. Cute update, whatever. Okay, thank you. The outcome, Chariot, 7 of Cups. I'm not fucking mad about it. This is definitely where these two people, I would say, is he still, hold on, I want to see if he's still, is he still gone? Oh, no, you think he's finally back home? Okay, word. The reason I asked is because Chariot card, it can represent, like, long distance type shit, right? But the thing is like, that would be, like, traveling, like, back home or whatever the fuck. And so I would say, like, yeah, whenever he's back home, I do see you guys seeing each other, and, like, it's gonna, you already fucking know. Of course you guys are gonna fucking see each other. The moment he gets back, and he's probably been seeing this too, you probably have too, but you're seeing, like, the signs and synchronicities are ramping the fuck up when he gets back. Obviously, makes sense, doesn't surprise me. Yeah, probably more, I'm gonna say, god damn, for time frame, for you guys seeing each other, I'm gonna say a little bit later in the month. It could be sooner, though. It could, but I'm gonna say later in the month. Hold on. What do I want to get for him? What do I want to get, bitch? You know what? Hold on. I'm going to do OG Love Oracle. Hold up. I don't know if I've used that one on you in a minute. I've been kind of drawn to this one as of lately. I do like this one because it airs them the fuck out. Okay. Let me get 3. Where's he at? Where's he at? My focus is on finances and money. How much you want to fucking bet that card's gonna come out? Okay. Oh, it didn't. Okay. I believe it. Okay, word. Oh my god, it didn't come out. Okay. Okay. These are actually really good. Okay, Twin Flame. You activated my soul to find my true purpose and destiny in life. You helped me heal in ways no one else could. Thank you for finding me again this time around. The future, 10 of Cups, right here. I daydream about our future together, going on adventures and growing old together. I want it all. And then emotional intimacy. I would say this is probably more his oracle, for sure. Emotional intimacy. I'm afraid to truly open up to you. Being raw and authentic with my emotions is something I'm still working on. And then bottom of the deck, no one compares. No matter how many people I've met and experiences I have, there's no one who compares to you. I'm like shocked. I like thought dead ass that finance one would have come out. It ain't nowhere. It's so far down the fucking bottom of that deck. I thought it would come out though. Okay. Not bad, bitch. I'm not mad. Sorry it was a fucking long on that. Okay, hold on, y'all. I need to add... Hold on real quick. I gotta add, Gabriella. Jesus. Hold on. Ugh. Oh god, indigestion like so fucking nobody's business. Ugh. There we go. Okay. Alright. Elena, not bad. Your girl's not mad. Alright. Who's all in here? I got... Oh, wait. Is Mercury going retrograde, you guys? What the fuck is wrong with me? Oh my god, Taylor... My motherfucking comments froze on there. I didn't even see you were in here. What up, bitch? What up, boo-boo? God, that pisses me the fuck off when it does it. What up, Jericho? Hold on 1 second, boo. I gotta pull... Copy. Hold up. I'm gonna paste. Bitch. There we go. Okay. Let me get my shit together. Actually, I might need this deck. Hold on. I gotta see what you wrote on there. Bird. Oh, my fucking head. Okay. Oh, word. Hold on. Let me get... I'm gonna use my other deck on this one. Ugh, I fucking hate it when it does that. God. Okay. Why you be doing me like that? YouTube, the fuck? Stop. Stop it. Okay. Let me do... And hold up. Let me shuffle this deck real quick. Oops. I went a little... I went a little over on Elena's rating, just a little bit. Okay. Oh my god. There we go. Alright, hold up. Yes, Jericho, we're doing yours, boo. Hold up. Okay. Let's get it. Alright. Let me see. You know the drill. Let's go ahead and fucking see what's up. And I'll probably pull Career Oracle on this. You know what I mean? Fuck it. Why not? Okay. Let's do current. Wait, what'd you say? I'm so... What's the... Oh, I have a question already. Because the star card came out, so you already know I have a fucking question about something, right? I'm like, wait, are you like... I do have a question, though. Like, are you focusing more on, like, is this, like, summit thing? Is it for, like, acting or writing or some shit? That's what I'm curious about. Even if it's fucking not, I love to see that card. Like, I don't even give a shit if it's not. You know what I mean? Like, word. Fucking trust. Love it. Okay. Thank God. You know what I mean? Thank God. Good energy, bitch. I get the future. It's more, it's advice. We already know. Oh my god, period. Word, bitch. Okay, because the Ace of Swords came out with it. All right. Very curious about that. Ace of Swords. Like, I would say it'd probably be, like, more acting if it was, like, Wands energy, but Swords is super fitting for that. Fucking wonderful. Word. Yeah, this... Goddamn. Killer energy, bitch. For real. The fucking advice for this reading, it's like, shut the fuck up. Okay, but anyway... The advice for this reading, like, you probably already have fucking some idea of what it is. It's hilarious though, because it's just like the tarot constantly reads Jerica's ass. That's why I like reading for her. But the Page of Pentacles, I mean, a lot of you guys too, but like, damn. Do I want to show you this shit? Okay, Four of Pentacles, Temperance. Let's just get it the fuck out of the way, okay? Now, don't freak out about this fucking Temperance, okay? Because this can, well, no, never mind. I was like, maybe it's time frame. It could be though. Like, dead ass. If we're looking at that from time frame, it 100% could be showing like the energy that she had, like, what, November, December, right? 100% I could get that. This is probably like Four of Pentacles is where shit's tight, money's tight. This is where you can't, like, whatever. You're bound really fucking tight in a Four of Pentacles. Now, this is not time frame or anything like that. Yeah, this can be energy that you do see, I would say. I mean, until like February, you know what I mean? Like, if that Four of Pentacles, it still stands true. Like, you could be experiencing this energy until like maybe February, like the end of February, where it's like, I still am feeling like that. I still am feeling very like bound tight in regards to my money, my career. It's like, especially like 9 to 5 type shit, I totally get this, where it's like I'm still bound to that, right? Like, it's still whatever, I'm still confined in this little fucking box here, you know what I mean? The Temperance card coming out with it though, we already know. We already fucking know. We already know. We already know. The lesson with that one is patience. I get that. The thing with that fucking card though is that you clearly see, and you clearly see it here too, it's where God is at work in your life. It's just that those things are not aligning in our timing, right? But it is coming into alignment. That's exactly what the fuck Star is. You know what I mean? And so let's get into the reading. So Star, Ace of Swords coming out as current. Fucking love that. And that first card, that's why I was like, when I seen your question, I'm like, does it have something to do with like acting, like some shit like that? Because Star card energy, like, often, not for everybody, but like, but I know Jerica, and so like for her, it's like, yeah, it's being the star, right? It's like, a lot of times that will come out for people who are like Hollywood, limelight, social media platforms, shit, like have a big following, shit like that. Star card energy coming out, that Ace of Swords. Love that. Love that, right? Now, if we're looking at that from a deeper, so in regards to your writing or like intellect, right? If we're reading into that fucking deeper though, oh, I love that, bitch. Because Star card energy is where you are fucking living in your authenticity, and that is exactly what the fuck God wants to see when this is happening, right? And so Star card energy is where you're not afraid anymore. It's like, fuck it, let's ball. You know what I mean? Like, I'm just gonna fucking go for it. I'm just gonna do it. I'm tired of hiding. I'm tired of whatever, making myself smaller, you know what I mean? Make other people comfortable, whatever the fuck it is. Star card, and hold on. There's obviously a reason that she looks like this, right? You used to hear me say this all the time about that card, is because it represents that someone's coming out. They don't give a shit who sees them. It's a vulnerability. It is so fucking empowering when someone's in that kind of energy. And so anyway, and that's why that card too is so associated with like wish, right? A wish being granted. It's like, yeah, I mean, like, yeah, you're not wrong, but it's more of like, you're living your fucking truth. You're living in your authenticity, and like, God, are you kidding me? Of course God's gonna bless you when you're in that energy. You're living in fucking alignment. You're doing what you're supposed to be doing, right? Okay. Now, Devil, Justice card coming out in the past position. Not fucking mad about that either. I would say, and you could be dealing with some of this too, especially because you're in Star card energy, because Star does like come after Devil, Tower, all that shit. But yeah, you still could be dealing with some, I would say, lessons. I don't really think you're so much like sitting in your shit in this energy as of right now. Devil, we know, is like toxicity, right? We already know that. And this can be like addiction, that kind of like abuse, that kind of toxicity. It can also represent like where we are limiting ourselves, right? Like where we're limiting ourselves here. Where's our comfort zone here, right? Where's our comfort zone in our fucking actions? That's so devil, where it's like, yeah, devil wants to keep you stuck. Devil wants to keep you comfortable, wants to keep you right there, right by his motherfucking side, right? And so that justice card coming out, that I would say that's a pretty hard lesson that she had to learn. Are you fucking kidding me? But that justice coming out with it, I would say it's a lesson learned though. Definitely giving, like, dealing with the karmic repercussions of living that way. Trust, we've been there. I've been there. I still fucking continue to be there sometimes. It's like dealing with the repercussions of those fucking decisions that I made in Devil, right? Where did I make those decisions that were based in comfortability? Where was I making those decisions where I didn't want to fucking grow? Whatever, I wanted someone to co-sign my bullshit, or I wanted to be comfortable there. I didn't want to, it didn't require me to do anything different, so I fucking stayed, right? No matter what that is. That could be relationship, friendship, fucking family members, job, whatever it is, right? The justice coming out with that, though, I mean, like, yeah, that's someone who learned a lesson. They fucking learned it hard. And that is not someone who's running away from it. You know what I mean? That's someone where it's like, yeah, I made those decisions. I stand on them. But this is also the mentality that I was in when I did that shit. I'm not there anymore. I'm in star card energy. I'm healing, right? Okay. Now, when you look at subconscious, this is such a good fucking reading, Jericho, like, dead ass. The Magician and Queen of Swords coming out there, and this is obviously what I'm bringing to your awareness, right? Like what is operating within her that she's not necessarily aware of, right? You being in the Swords kind of energy, like you like rapid firing in this kind of shit, right? You were like, I always used to say this about Jericho, where she comes across so fucking Virgo to me, because Virgo is like the air sign of the earth sign, and so like that's why it always just clocks to Virgo to me. But yeah, it's like such a rapid fire type of energy in your mental, right? Like this is someone who is like, they're always thinking, they different angles of shit, so fucking intelligent. They have a lot of knowledge about different things that most people don't, right? And so her being in that Queen of Swords, it's like, damn, hold on, bitch, you already know, I can't shut the fuck up. But the Ace of Swords that we see here, she's holding it in her fucking subconscious, right? She's like, I got that sword. I'm over here where I'm like, and you know what I mean? I'm fucking over here where we're using that shit. Magician card coming out with that. Love that. Her being in this energy and her connecting with this sword's energy. She's connected to Magician, which is, you're just seeing such good, like, manifesting, like, calling shit in cards, right? And so, yeah, like, anyway, with that Magician card, it is our master manifesting card. And also, if you are, I don't even know, I'm not really seeing, like, any kind of insecurity here at all, to be honest with you. If you are dealing with any of that, though, like, any kind of, like, imposter syndrome, fucking, I don't know, like, a little bit of insecurity, I don't know if you are, but if you are dealing with that, right? The Magician card is always, you hear me say that a lot too about that card. That Magician card always tells me that you have everything you fucking need to make it work, right? You have the intellect, you have the self-love, you have the whatever, the stability, the financial means, you have the passion, the drive, the spiritual like ambition to go the fuck after it. That is what Magician means, where it's like, yo, don't doubt yourself. You got everything you fucking need in this energy right now. And like, boom, Queen of Swords. Wielding that shit. Good for you. The only thing, now here's our advice, and I'm gonna be quick with this, okay? Because like, we already motherfucking know. And I'm sure that when we pull this special, I'm like super curious if some shit like this will come out. Page of Cups in the reverse, 10 of Pentacles, future, something to be mindful of, right? And then 7 of Wands, 4 of Cups. You probably already know I'm going with this because Cups energy is coming out with that shit. Now this, okay, let's look at this from not like a love point of view. If this is strictly just like in terms of her career and shit like that, this is where insecurity is stepping the fuck in, right? I know it's just something to be mindful of. It's like, yes, do not let this kind of insecurity step in the way of what the fuck could be, right? Like truly what you are going after in a 10 of Pentacles. Now, Page of Cups in the reverse, this is where it could suggest against like really like gassed up fantasizing type of energy, 100% it can be that, where it's like stay rooted in reality type shit, right? Absolutely. The Page of Cups in the reverse though, it can also be where like our inner child is fucking scared, right? Because that is our inner child. Page of Cups always is. But when it comes out in the reverse, it's like it there could be a wound that's getting hit, right? Where it's like it's this subconscious childhood wound that's getting hit. I'm getting really fucking insecure, and that is what is stepping in the way of me truly like going after these long-term goals. Just be aware of that kind of shit, right? And of course that can be like love life, like yo, straight up, right? If we're looking at that, it's like, yeah, she's got to be aware of that too, where she has to be like this fantastic focus on career. Don't let that kind of bullshit, and I'm gonna dig more into this, like don't let this kind, I don't want to say bullshit, but I guess like I'm just gonna say bullshit for that. Don't let this bullshit in love fucking deter you from your path, right? And I'm gonna get into that. 7 of Wands, okay, let's get into it. 7 of Wands, 4 of Cups. This is where it's like, yes, God's over here where she's like, I just need her. This is all I need her to do. Career, T. Love it. This shit though, I need her to just be aware of it, that it can have an effect on her career, right? 7 of Wands, it can block her from opportunities. It could block her from going after shit that she fucking wants. It could go after her, especially self-esteem. I would say that too. Self-esteem with you truly standing in fucking star, right? Like 7 of Wands can represent someone who, they don't give a shit. They don't give a fuck in a 7 of Wands energy, right? It's like, no. Like, you ain't knocking me off course. Like, I will take you the fuck down if you do that. So the 4 of Cups is coming out with it. It's like, yeah, she could get distracted here or whatever from her career, because it's not, she could be, and this is just an example, that would be a huge example for a Page of Cups in reverse, is settling for someone that they fucking know is not good for them. And that would be 4 of Cups, right? Where it's like, I'm over here where it's a perception card, you already fucking know that. It's like, my love life is not, like, my career is great. You're probably going to notice this fucking, I would say even next month, it's like, damn, like, things are really going well for me, you know what I mean? Like, in career, what about love? Like, what the fuck? You know what I mean? Like, what about my love life? And that, I would just be careful. Just be careful. That's it. Hold on. Before I get into that special, hold on one second. I want to just see, just for shits and giggles, I want to see what comes out with this one. I'm just going to pull career just for the fuck of it. Let me get 3. Okay, give and take. Be open to giving and receiving to keep the flow of abundance going. Give someone a chance and ask for what your heart desires. Gifts. Word. You are uncovering new talents that will land you new work and a better position. You could get more money with the deal as well. I know that's motherfucking right. Oh, I love that card. Good luck. Your fortune is improving and you will get a lucky break soon. Collect nuggets of wisdom. You will need them for the near future. T. Star. Word. Love it. Period. And word. And scene. Okay, let me, hold on. Hold on, boo-boo. Hold the fuck up, because I want to use a different deck for that special. Hold on. Hold the fuck up. Okay, let me... Oh, okay. Excuse me. Oh. Sorry, it's my indigestion. I'm sorry. You already fucking know. Okay. Oh, shit. Shit! I don't have my other deck. I'm gonna use this one. I forgot it in my other office area. I'll use this one. Okay. Alright, let's get it, boo. You probably already seen this on... Good for you, bitch. What was I saying? Oh, you probably already seen the description of this on my link tree, but for those of you who don't, or who like didn't see this on the link tree, this is the January special. So we are going motherfucking see. It's a cute special, whatever. We're gonna see what you left in 2025, what you are stepping into in 2026, and then we're going to see a major theme that you're going to see throughout 2026. So let's fucking see. Oh, I love specials. They're so fun. Okay, hold on. Let me, and I'm probably going to get a couple for each of these. Okay, let me see. 2025. Let's go. Is that the Seven of Wands? Oh, it is not, but I'll take it. Let me do one more for each of these. One for that. Oh God, I really want to get one more for that. I'm so curious how you're reacting in that. I'm shocked a devil hasn't come out for this, to be honest. It did not. Let me do one more for that. I am shocked a fucking devil didn't come out for this. Not even bottom of the deck. Started. Just so you fucking know, Wheel of Fortune and Star came out at the bottom of the deck for this one, okay? Which, like, fucking word. And so, like, overall energy, obviously, for this special, right? Is Wheel, like, you already know Star card, we already talked about it, right? Like, word period. Wheel of Fortune is also, like, the decisions, which is, like, yeah, your decision making. Yeah, huge fucking theme. You're even seeing it in these cards, right? Wheel of Fortune, though, it's like that Wheel of Fortune effect happens in our lives because of the decisions that we are making, right? And it's like, yeah, the decisions that she's making, just make sure they're in Star, bitch. You know what I mean? Like, word period, and that kind of shit's just gonna come to you. But that is like Wheel of Fortune, where it's like the decisions that we're making are like, it's getting that energy going. It's making that wheel turn in our fucking favor, right? Love that. That's huge fortune. Now, this shit that you're leaving in 2025, I'm like, we're Justice in reverse, Hermit, Four of Cups. Not too mad about that. I'm just really shocked because Justice in the reverse, which, like, thank God. If we're looking at this from the way, this could even be for, like, people you were surrounding yourself with. Family, friends, relationships, career, fucking relationships and career. The Justice in reverse can represent where it's huge corruption. Corruption, dishonesty, like taking advantage of, like some really shitty fucking injustice things happening, right? 100%. That too, though, with Hermit card, and so I could see, like, this is one scenario, right? I could definitely see where that was probably a huge thing that she was up against in 2025, where it was a lot of, like, unfairness. It was corruption. It was fucking people being absolutely dishonest with her and not being fucking accountable. And you're seeing, yeah, she probably ran to a fucking hermit because of it, which is not the worst thing. But, like, Hermit card is isolation to seek enlightenment, right? That could be where it's like, why am I finding myself in these situations? Why is this the main fucking theme throughout 2025? That could be where it's like, yo, I'm stepping back completely from everything. I'm going in Hermit and I'm just gonna fucking work on myself, take a look at myself. Four of Cups did come out with that, where, again, we already know this because it, like, came out in the last reading. That is where it's like, yeah, feeling like bored, just discontent, not satisfied with love, right? Like, word. I could also see this too, like, if you were, because this could be someone who's really fucking hard on themselves too. If you were in Hermit, like, that, I guess that is, like, a good advice for anybody who's in Hermit. A good advice for anybody who isolates a lot. And it's like, yeah, there's kind of the other side of that coin with isolating. Yes, it could be extremely enlightening. I have Hermit in my, like, in my my archetype, so I really relate to Hermit. I am an isolator. I love being by myself, right? I'm my favorite person. I'm hilarious. I know good food. I do fun things. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm my own best friend. I fucking love Hermit. But I have to be careful in a hermit energy because I can go to like a justice in the reverse where it's like I start to stew on all the fucking injustice that's been done to me. All the people that fucked me over. You know what I mean? All this shit that was done to me. And then it's like, that's why I'm isolating. I'm not isolating because I'm like, I'm loving myself or I'm like wanting to like hang out with me. It's like I'm isolating because of the shit that was fucking done to me. And I do not want to put myself in that situation again. So that's 2025. Thank the motherfucking Lord that we are not in that in 2026. Okay, hold on. Now, Six of Wands. Hold on one second. Hi, Bubby. How was your day?
It's fine.
You okay?
Yeah.
Hold up, y'all. I have a hair right there. Just go through. Okay. What was I saying? Six of Wands. What you're stepping into. Oh, this is good advice. Six of Wands, love that. Oh, and on theme too with star, like period, like Six of Wands, which you're stepping into in 2026. Attention, success, receiving a lot of attention in a Six of Wands. That, a lot of recognition, a lot of, because I don't mean like attention in a shallow fucking way. But it is an attention card, right? Like in that card, in that Six of Wands, you do see, I don't know if you guys can see that very well on there. But in that card, he's on a horse, right? And like in the background of that card, you see these people who are just like, they're like, oh my God. It represents someone like that, this picture, right? This little still shot that this tarot card is like someone coming back from battle, right? And so they got their wand, right? And they got like their little like head on a spick or whatever. It's a wreath, but like I always like head on a spick shit. But it's like this guy's on his horse, right? And he's got his little wand with a little head on it. He's like, yeah, I came back from battle. He was in a Five of Wands, right? He was throwing it the fuck down in a Five of Wands. And he came out victorious. And so he's on his horse and he's like going back into his town, like showing people that he's like, yeah, I'm that. I was going to say something else that would have got me banned. Like, I'm that bitch, right? Okay. And so, anyway, and those people that are, like, up staring at him is like, oh, my God. Like, they're so fucking impressed. They're like, oh, my God, he made it, right? He's successfully triumphed, right? It's a wonderful card to be in. The Ace of Pentacles in the reverse that's coming out, though, it is like, yo, but I want you to be mindful of this, right? You're going to be getting a lot of recognition. You're going to be getting a lot of fucking attention, a lot of success this year. I want you to keep in mind, though, this Ace of Pentacles in the reverse where it's like you're not taking the chances that I'm giving you. You know what I mean? Like that's any ace, right? Any ace is the hand of God handing you that fucking opportunity. And Ace of Pentacles is obviously career money, right? And so God's over here when it's coming out in the reverse, it's like missed opportunities with that shit. You didn't grab it. You didn't grab it when I offered it to you. So that would be, just be mindful of that shit because you are going to, that's ramped up type of attention you're going to be getting in 2026. Just be, and this shit right here is major theme for 2026. Should I just go the fuck into it? Because it goes off of this shit. Hanged Man in the reverse, Eight of Swords. You already know how I feel about that Eight of Swords. You already know how I feel about it. The Hanged Man in the reverse, a theme that you were going to be dealing with. You know how like Justice in the reverse was something that you were dealing with in 2025? Hanged Man in the reverse, which you're going to be dealing with in 2026. Where this is, the Hanged Man in the reverse is a refusal to surrender. It's a refusal to change, right? And so in the Hanged Man in the upright, it's someone who this is holding on to shit. Whatever it may be, right? Typically it's like holding on to some kind of like breakthrough going on here. And it's like, I'm refusing to see it in the way that like God's trying to teach me, right? I don't want to see it. And so it can represent, because you're so stubborn, that you hit a period of stagnation. You hit, a period of like a desert area, right? The Eight of Swords coming out with it. It's like, this is it. This is it. This is all in her fucking head. This all has to do with the way that her fucking mind, everybody deals with Eight of Swords, right? Eight of Swords is it's insecurities that are not based in reality, right? These are insecurities that are eating us the fuck alive and keeping us trapped. That's why I said I'm shocked that a devil didn't come out with this. Because you see that in that Eight of Swords too. Like that's why she's like blindfolded, all tied up, right? It's like she did this to herself. Anytime you see a blindfold in a card, it does represent self-deception. The shit that you're thinking is not true. You know what I mean? It's based in fear. It's based in an old like mind frame that you were in, right? And so anyway, that is something you're going to be dealing with in 2026 is, yeah, it's going to be a year of learning how to surrender to, beautiful for temperance. It's gonna be a year of learning how to surrender to God and doing things His way, not our way. And trust me, I fucking get the bitch here constantly. But anyway, no, it's good. Damn, it's just like the work never ends. You know what I mean? It just never fucking ends. I guess it ends when we die. You know what I mean? Work never fucking ends on self. Ooh, 9 of Cups came out under Star. Just so you know, bitch. Like, word. Period. Okay. Hold on. Sorry I went so fucking long on that. Okay. Okay, I promise I'm gonna shut up now. Hold on, you guys. Hold on. I gotta make sure I didn't... You're welcome, boo. Hold on. I gotta see if I missed anybody on here. Excuse me. Good Lord. Sorry. I don't think I missed anybody. Did I? Work. Okay. Okay, word, hold on. I'm gonna close the list after Gabriella. She can be my last one. Who's all in here, you guys? I got Rebecca, Shelley, Anna, Gabriella. Word. Oh, Rebecca, you are in here. Okay, hold on. Hold up, boo-boo. Where's my fucking clothes? Hold up. Not list closed. Okay, hold on. Okay. Bam. All right, hold up, boo-boos. Let me pull up my Instagram. I'm probably gonna use this deck for you. Where are you? There you are. Okay, hold on. Don't start. Don't, Rebecca, shut the fuck up. Bitch, please. Oh my god, I can't wait to read your shit. Okay, stop. I know I shouldn't encourage it, but like Rebecca's that bitch sometimes. You know what I mean? Fuck, okay. Because I know Tarot's gonna be like, don't give me your energy. Like, you know what I mean? Like, dead ass. Like, this is so Queen of Swords coded to me. Like, no shit. That's right. Read her fucking life. No shit. Where's the lie? You know what I mean? Like, where's the lie? Word. No shit. Oh. Yo, okay. Okay, hold on. Let me see that first one. Hold on, bro. Oh, God. Jesus Christ. Okay. 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 Word. Well, that is good news. That is. 2 more. 1 more. Yeah, it's gonna take her a minute, but I'm not mad about this. Oof. Her. So as for getting it together, I mean, yeah, it's a process, and I'll get the fuck into it. Absolutely getting it together. Like, offering commitment, of course, like, I get it. It's not coming across like that, but let me, like, explain, because I get this. Like, honestly, at the end of the fucking day, Page of Cups, double, 4 of Cups in reverse. 9 of Swords, well done. 9 of Swords, 8 of Pentacles, word, and Wheel of Fortune, right? So I want to talk about these first 4, because 8 of Pentacles, Wheel of Fortune, oh, thank God we're seeing that, right? So Page of Cups, Devil. Okay, well, let's talk about Devil. I mean, you know what I mean? Devil card is the shit that it's toxicity, it is addictions, it is our limitations, it is our comfortability, our comfort zone, right? We don't want to change. We want to, whatever, run back to people that enable our bullshit, that don't force us to do anything different, right? It's like, I want to go back to people who condone my type of behavior, who don't fucking challenge me. I go back to situations that do that as well, right? It's like you were surrounding yourself in devil to keep you fucking stuck, right? Okay. Okay. Page of Cups, 4 of Cups in reverse, 9 of Swords. So she right now, I actually want to start with 9 of Swords, because she right now, that is someone where your thoughts are, I mean, they're wreaking havoc on you. It is where this is like hamster wheeling shit, and like an 8 of Swords coming out on bottom of the deck too, like, sorry, pain's a huge motivation for people. And so it's like you being in a 9, and she would probably never say this, she probably ain't gonna say this shit. Well, if she does, it'd probably be like trying to like get sympathy or pity or whatever, but this is where she's at, right? Like, she's in 9 of Swords. She'll probably be here for a minute. You know what I mean? Like, mind fucking yourself, like, oh my God, just slipping into fucking despair over thinking about this kind of stuff. Page of Cups, where's her toxicity? It is in her immaturity. Page of Cups. Like, no shade, I love a Page of Cups, but like a Page of Cups and a fucking Devil, a Page of Cups is someone who their head is, they're out in outer space, right? Like, they're not, like, I'm a true believer in, like, yo, have your head in the clouds, but have your fucking feet on the ground, right? Like, be in reality, be rooted in reality, but like, never give up that part of yourself in a Page of Cups. When you're in a Devil, though, in a Page of Cups, it's like you are in like fucking Peter Pan land in a Page of Cups. Like, you are not here, bitch. You know what I mean? Like, you are not here in reality. Like, you over in fucking space, or where, I don't know where the fuck you're at. You're over here in Peter Pan land. The 4 of Cups in the reverse is that, yeah, this probably got fucking pointed out to her, right? Pain, motivation, 4 of Cups in reverse. It's a huge motivation card, right? Where it's like someone clocks their shit. They finally see it. And it's like, I don't want to stay here. I don't want to stay stuck here. I don't want to stay stagnant in this energy. I want to do something different. And you are seeing that. Like 8 of Pentacles, Wheel of Fortune. This has to do with her. Make truly, word, and you clocked it. Make a fucking decision and stick to it. You know what I mean? That is Wheel of Fortune. And 8 of Cups coming out with it. It's like, yeah, when she starts working on herself, she starts to see that in Wheel of Fortune, where it's like, I'm not sitting on the fence. I'm not sitting in indecisiveness. I'm making better decisions in my life that are improving me. Word. And so it does look like, yeah, she's getting it together. Like, not so, like, whatever. I'll take that, bitch. I'll take this all fucking day long. You know what I mean? As for commitment, it didn't come across yet, but like, I don't give a shit. I'll take it. Jeez. Okay. Hold on. Oh, hold on. Oh, word. Okay. Let's see. Hold up. Let's see. Let me do. Sorry, I went so fucking long on that. Okay, hold on. Bad. Oh my god. No, that's good. That's what I wanted to see. I wanted to see some Pentacle shit. Very good. Oh, I don't have shit bad to say about this. You're coming across Page of Wands, which is like totally understandable in this, right? Page of Wands, Two of Swords in the reverse. Let me just get that shit out of the way, right? Because Page of Wands, super fitting, right? And Two of Swords in the reverse, honestly. But like Page of Wands, it's like you're not like in a Knight's energy. You're not taking action on this yet, but you are like thinking about possibilities, right? That's Page of Wands energy. Just, you know, just coming up with a game plan, coming up with several plans. Two of Swords in the reverse, obviously in regards to this situation, Two of Swords in the reverse is where, yeah, you're hitting it with a hezzy for sure. But like, I get it, right? It's where you are so, you don't know. You're in indecisiveness. You have no fucking idea what to do. Okay, and then King of Cups, Three of Swords. Thank God we're coming out of a Two of Swords. King of Cups, Three of Swords, Six of Pentacles, Two of Cups. Love that. She is coming across like a King of Cups where, yeah, that's a super balanced person. That's someone who's very balanced in heart and mind. Very good, like mentor, advisor, counselor, you know what I mean? Great in that kind of energy. A Three of Swords, I'm happy to see it. Trust, like you want to see shit like this in readings where you see progress like that in whatever, like court card or, element card, sorry. So the Three of Swords coming out, yeah, you do, there, like, that's probably, like, yeah, I'm making the decision, I'm doing a little fucking scared. The Six of Pentacles, though, terrific. It's a wonderful exchange, you know what I mean? It's money coming in. It's like, this is not being taken advantage of. I would say, hell yeah, like, be mindful of that. If, like, you had different cards come out and that shit came out in the reverse, I'd be like, oh, yeah, no, that ain't, no. But the Two of Cups coming out with that is where it's a good partnership, right? It's, yeah, word. It's a word. Okay. Wait. Oh, hold on. Let's fucking see. Hold up. Hold it. Okay, hold on. Okay, word. Okay. Word. Okay, word. Oh, I'm so curious if this came out before. I'm so curious if this came out before. I don't know why, like, indecision is, like, ruling all these questions tonight. I'm just, like, curious what's going on astrologically. Two of Pentacles coming out on bottom of the deck, though, is, like... Yeah, it is, like, an indecisive energy, but I'm sure this is probably showing me where you guys are at right now. Where Two of Pentacles, it is kind of a masking card, right? Obviously, like, in that card, you see, like, these waves in the ocean just, like, going the fuck off, right? And this guy's over here where he's like, yo, what up, though? Like, I'm over here juggling, right? It does represent where someone has, like, deep emotions about something, and they're doing a really good job with, like, balancing it, right? They're doing a good job with not blowing the fuck up emotionally. And so, yeah, it's probably, like, where you guys are at. Like, a little bit of masking, whatever. Okay, Nine of Wands, Page of Cups, Ace of Swords, word. Get that. Totally get that. Four of Swords, Lovers, Hierophant. This Nine of Wands and Page of Cups, and I would say even like Ace of Swords, that's probably what you're seeing right now, and probably how you're acting too, probably how she's acting, where Nine of Wands, it is, you guys have your walls up, no doubt, you know what I mean? But this is also where the both of you, like, even though you have your walls up, there's still this curiosity, and there is still this hope. You know what I mean? Page of Cups for something. You know what I mean? The both of you guys, like, still, like, hope that there's something here. There's still feelings here, right? Hold on. The Ace of Swords coming out with it, this is telling me, like, yeah, there is gonna be a breakthrough. Yeah, it's gonna, yeah, I get Four of Swords. That's the whole point of being in a Four of Swords, right? Where it probably will take them a minute. It's gonna take them a minute to both come to this conclusion, right? Or to Right, to have this breakthrough, rather. They're gonna probably keep it to themselves for a while. Whatever. Feel it out. Just enjoy talking to each other, shit like that. But anyway, Lover's card, yeah, that's fantastic, right? It's where it's a union, people coming back into union, a romantic relationship, a blossoming of a relationship. This could be time frame, big time. If that's time frame, it's May. It's sometime around May. Which word? Like, period. Word. Yeah, she's probably like hella in a better place financially around that time. I would even say financially, but emotionally too. Okay. Oh, word. Oh, word. That's what I want to see too. Yes. Okay, hold on. Yeah, I'm glad you asked, because bitch. Fucking tea. Okay. Let's see if, but I'm like sure you did. But I want to see like how. Hold on. Ooh. Well, yeah, word. Good for you. Word. You know, that's like no shade. This is just true all the fuck around for this, right? Like, if you spot it, you got it. You know what I mean? And so that's why, like, you know how you've seen, like, the indecisiveness come out with your career? Like, yeah, you're probably not like that in, like, areas of life that she is in, but you're probably like, yeah, I clocked that fucking behavior because I'm the same kind of way. Like, I have this indecisiveness in my fucking life, too. You know what I mean? So, anyway, that is ooh, bitch, are you kidding me? The indecisiveness shit that you pointed out, that's huge. That was huge. You called the fuck out. Ooh. So, yeah, it did. I'm not mad. I would say Tower did not come out, but Eight of Wands did. Which, if you've been in my readings, you know that my Eight of Wands is like my mini Tower card, right? Eight of Wands is very quick moving energy, very swift, right? And the difference between like an Eight of Wands and a Tower, though, is like Tower is where God is coming in and rocking your shit, right? Eight of Wands is where you're kind of the one rocking the shit. You know what I mean? Where you're the one that's doing it. So I just fitting card for that question. Anyway, yeah. So, yeah, they did. And that Two of Swords in the reverse and that Seven of Swords, this is something where she probably, god damn, dude. She probably thought, maybe she was, you know what I mean? Maybe she's pretty good at, like, you know, whatever, being smart, being manipulative, and that kind of energy. But Two of Swords in the reverse, we already know it's very indecisive energy. Seven of Swords coming out with that. This is probably where she thought she was doing a good job with not blowing up her spot, or people didn't really know this about her. You know, I don't know what the fuck she thought of herself, but it don't matter. You know what I mean? It's like, yeah, she's extremely fucking indecisive. She doesn't know how to make which I guess I get the Wheel of Fortune, why she's dealing with that, because it's like, yeah, you have to make a fucking decision in your life, right? And you gotta stick to it. Word. You're seeing here, it's like, no, I don't like to do that. I like to sit on this fence. I like to just sit on this fence and fucking play both sides, right? Play any side I can get. I don't want to commit. I don't want to make a decision. This Seven of Swords, yeah, she probably does a really good job with manipulating in that energy. She probably thinks that no one can clock this kind of shit, right? Until Empress steps in, which I'm sure is you. Which Empress is like divine feminine energy. But the thing that you probably pointed out, like, let's just be honest, it's your lack of fucking growth that you pointed out in her. You know what I mean? Lack of growth, lack of, right? It's so fitting for someone who's in a devil energy, which we already seen that she's in that. It's like, where's the growth? Where's abundance in your life, right? Like, where the fuck is it? Three of Pentacles, Ten of Pentacles, Six of Cups in reverse. Yeah, she probably, like, yeah, she's probably gonna distract herself with work for a minute. Whatever. Good luck in that. That's why you're seeing the Six of Cups in reverse like you are. That could be something that's clocking to her too, where she's like really shallow emotionally and kind of only cares about materialistic things or like what it looks like on the outside. And that Six of Cups in the reverse is also something that you probably clock to her, where it's like, I am stuck. I'm stuck in past behaviors. I don't have that Empress in my life. It's the same shit. It's like fucking Groundhog Day, you know, whatever it is, like in my life where I wake up and it's the same shit. The 9 Inch Nails song, you know what I mean? It's like I'm stuck in the past. I can't leave this kind of fucking mindset. I'm stuck. And so yeah, that's yeah. Yeah. No, she don't hate you. This definitely rocked her shit though. Yeah, prepare for her to lick her wounds for a minute. You know what I mean? Which, that's fine. You go ahead and do that. You know what I mean? Okay, anyway, hold on. Okay. Word. Good for you. How did he get banned? What the fuck was that? Hold on one second. Oh god, is my internet connection okay, you guys? Shit. Don't fucking do this to me. Is it okay? Shit. Fuck, I hope it's alright. Okay. I don't see anyone saying it's not. Okay, word. Okay, word. Okay. Six of Cups in reverse again. Word. Love to see it. Word. I'll take it. Well, I'm assuming from looking at this, because of that Queen of Pentacles, I'm gonna assume that she knows, like, you must have, like, a, or she could too, but for you, I would say you probably have some kind of, what am I trying to say, business account that would, you know what I mean? But the page, hold on one second, this is fucking irritating me. Is Mercury has to be going retrograde. Like, what the fuck else would this be? You know what I mean? Like, all day. Anyway, whatever. This is gonna piss me the fuck off. Alright, hold on. Who knows? Maybe it just needs an update. Okay, let me fucking answer your question. Page of Wands coming out on the bottom of the deck. Yeah, like, pretty fitting card for this. This is a... yeah, like a lurking kind of, like, stalking type of energy. So obviously it's like still happening. There's still like that kind of aspect happening in this. If it's gonna happen, it's definitely gonna be, she's gonna be like, whatever, trying to like stalk your business account and shit like that, like whatever. Okay, now, hold on, I gotta pull up your question. Yeah, her, okay, I'm not even gonna fucking lie to kick it, like that kind of stuff that we were seeing, like even in that last question and the one that I did prior, she's gonna be Six of Cups in reverse, Eight of Swords. She is gonna be stuck in that shit for a minute. No doubt, whatever. Good. You know what I mean? Four of Pentacles coming out with that, where, yeah, and I think, like, you're not, like, you already know. Like, you already know. It's like, yeah, I'm not gonna be, like, talking to her and shit like that. Like, Four of Pentacles is happening in this, where we're stinging with our energy. We're not, and of course, like, stinging with your energy for real. You know what I mean? But yeah, there's probably not going to be much communication. There's going to be a lot of you guys, like, fantasizing and shit about each other. Where she's going to be at, yeah, she's going to be stuck, bitch. She is stuck in that Six of Cups in reverse. Eight of Swords. It is eating her the fuck alive, right? The Judgment card coming out with it, I'm not mad about that, because that is literally like the sun breaking through the fucking clouds with her. Where it's like, finally, it's some self-reflection. It's like where God calls out to you and you listen and you actually like gain some self-awareness. Shit clocks to you in a Judgment card, right? It's like, oh my God, I get it now. I fucking get it now. Now I can come out of this judgment and I can like do, it's like a spiritual awakening or like a mental awakening kind of energy. But yeah, like it happens. I would say, yeah, probably no communication, but definitely still like, I mean, still watching you. It has to be on your business account. It has to be. Yeah, eventually it will. It will take a fucking minute. God damn. It's her. You know what I mean? But like, whatever, I get it. Okay, hold on, you guys. I'm like really curious if God's trying to like tell me to look at something here. Hold on. Hold on. I actually should look at that while I have it up. Hold on one second. Oh, I think we're good. Yeah, okay, we're good, fine. I was like wondering if, 100%, bitch. I was wondering if, God was like, bitch, I need you to like pay the fuck attention to your screen real quick. Okay, hold on. Shelly, are you in here, boo? Excuse me. Ugh. Ugh. Okay. Indigestion. You're welcome, boo. Gabriella, hang tight. Hold on. I don't know. Oh, maybe they're not. Okay, well. The reason I'm laughing is because like, yo, you bitches better speak now or forever hold your peace, because I'm gonna be with Gabriella for a minute. Okay, hold on. I'm just gonna get my stuff ready. Hold on, boo. Mini fulls. Okay, word. Word. Should we just do it in this order? Okay, hold on. No shit. Let's go. Okay. Hold on, I want to fucking see what happened. Okay. Hold on 1 second, y'all. I need to... My fucking sinuses. God, my sinuses got to me so bad. Oh, Anna, hold on. Anna, I can knock yours out right now, boo. Before I get into Gabriella's, because Gabriella, we gonna be in Gabriella's for a minute. Okay. Hold on, boo. You fucking came in here at the right time. Alright, hold on. I gotta see what you wrote. Wiki. There you are. Okay, word. Hold on, bitch. What'd you say? 100% word. Oh my god, Anna, are you fucking kidding me? Okay. Really? What the fuck is that, bitch? Shut the fuck up! Okay, hold on. Damn. Okay, hold on, boo. You know the drill. Let's get into it. I'm so curious what the fuck. I might pull for that separately, Anna. The last part on there. About like what he's wanting to ask you. I'm probably, let me like pull the spread and then I want to pull for that separately. The hell? I know, right? We'll get an idea of what it is for sure. Okay. Dishwan, hold up. Alright, hold on. Bitch, get the fuck out of my way. Okay. Oh my god, good for him. God, I just know when we're gonna fucking read this. I know, like, I'm like, you know how we were seeing, like, the narcissistic energy in that outcome? I'm, like, terrified that her ass is just gonna be hovering in his energy. You know what I mean? Just fucking... Poor guy. Thank God he's out. For real. Good for him. Okay, hold on, boo. Alright. You know the drill. Let's get the fuck into it. Okay. Let me see. Let's see current. Let's fucking go. Word. Let me see. Current energy between these two. Yeah, I mean, word. Duh. Where's he at? And I'll pull a clarifier for this, obviously, or another card. But, a very, like, kind of similar energy coming out on your guys' sides. The real love, real deal came out as your guys' current challenge or situation. Obviously, that card represents, it's like a divine, and I'm sure that card's probably come out for you guys. But it represents, like, there is a real, like, divine bond here, right? It's fucking real. Now, hold on, let me get a clarifier for it. Oh, word. Okay, word. So not only that, teamwork, love coming out. And so the real love, real deal, it is where it does, God, sorry, I did Botox on my forehead and it fucking hurts. Anyway, the real love, real deal, it's very much like, yes, this is like a divine type of connection, right? It's a divine soul contract type of connection. The teamwork love, though, so it's like, yeah, not only do they have that, like, in that realm, the teamwork love is where, like, these two people, it's very Three of Pentacles, where it's like these two people actually want to work on this. Word. Okay. And now you have egg on their face, which I do not think is the first time that I've seen that for you. And he has hurting, which is kind of similar energy. Yours is more, which this sounds familiar, me saying this. This is more like, I don't want this to fucking backfire on me. I do not want to, and like pictures coming out with it. Yeah, and you're probably going to be experiencing this for a minute, right? Like, obviously, like, reminiscing, missing him, very Six of Cups energy. And there is also that energy of, like, I don't want to give this a chance and then have it end up like it did the last time. I don't want to give this a chance and, like, be fucking embarrassed. You know what I mean? That is that energy all day long. That's super common for feminines. And his energy too, that hurting card that's coming out, and word. I love I believe that. Lessons learned straight up all day long. The hurting card that's coming out for him, though, is that he, no doubt, we already know this, though, that he's gonna, like, we already seen, I think he was, like, King of Cups in reverse, and, I can't remember what other fucking card the last time I read for him, but you were seeing that he is going through a really difficult time emotionally. I get it. That, too, though, because this is his energy with this, you know what I mean? And so, yeah, he's gonna be in some pain, you know what I mean? But he also fears rejection from you. That's huge. So you fear, yeah, rejection, but more of, like, giving someone a chance and then fucking regretting it. Giving someone a chance and them embarrassing the fuck out of you, right? And then his energy is more like, I don't want to put myself out there and, like, get fucking rejected. And so I'm sure that this is probably, like, yeah, this is where his little shit is coming in, where it's like he doesn't want to tell her yet. We'll find it out, though, when we get into tarot. The lessons learned that's coming out for him, I love it. No doubt he's probably going through a rough time, but that lessons learned is where he is leveling up. Like, yeah, he's going through a rough time, but he's not staying there. Like, he's using that as motivation to do better. So, word, growth, leveling up. Now, yeah, there still is this, like, I guess I'll say secretive for lack of a better term, or like, I don't know, like masking, you know what I mean? Like the shit in your guys' subconscious. It is where it's hidden information, but the thing with that card, it's like we're hiding information from them, right? And the safe love is its clarifier. And so it's like, yeah, they're like, they are masking, they're not talking about this. I'm sure that, and yeah, and there could be they could be avoiding this kind of like deep conversation for a minute. I get that. And I'm wondering if this is going to point out as to what he's wanting to ask you. Because it's like, yeah, we're keeping that to ourselves right now. That's in the subconscious. We're keeping like truly how we fucking feel about each other. And you're probably doing it too. We're keeping that truly to our fucking selves. And the safe love coming out with that is like, yeah, there is, I don't know. I'm sure you're going to sense that over probably the next few months with him. Where it's like, yeah, we're not talking about that, but fuck, we feel it. You know what I mean? Like, we feel just this safety with this person. Like, I can trust them, you know what I mean? Just an unspoken, just definitely a lot of unspoken feelings here. You guys will be able to feel it though. Tension, big tension. Now, hold on. Word, okay. Okay, word, okay. Hold on, should I do one more? I'm gonna do one more, hold on. Okay. Okay, word. I wanted to see like one more for that. The reconciliation coming out on bottom of the deck, like duh. You know what I mean? Reconciliation, like, yeah, it does represent reconciliation. But the thing with that card is that it shows you the energy behind that reconciliation, right? Where it's better communication. Both of these people putting in the work, you know what I mean? Both of these people equally giving to this. So love that, right? And then your guys' outcome, avoidance, planning, and then heart repair. The avoidance card, yeah, you guys, yeah. And I pulled the clarifier, the heart repair. I pulled that for the clarifier for the avoidance. The avoidance card that's coming out with it is where we are, yeah, we're probably, it's very hermit card energy. I get that for him, where he's probably, in you two, like he's probably going to be in a hermit card energy where he is isolating, right? I get that, but it's because of heart repair, right? It's someone who's trying to heal. You could be doing that too, 100%. The planning card that's coming out with it, it's like, yeah, there is this healing phase, and then you do see there, I mean, that's like pointing at to like the last question that you wrote on there. It is text, call, communication, but it is, the purpose of that kind of communication is to meet up and like see each other, right? So word. Not bad, word. Okay, hold on. Let me see. Whatever, let's just like get the basic energy out of the way first, and then I'm gonna see. Yeah, he is very focused on materialistic. I get that though, especially if he moved out. Not to say that he's not focused on like love too, but I'll explain that, because it's King of Pentacles in the reverse and the Ten of Cups. And hold on, so like, yeah, the King of Pentacles, like he's not with this relationship, right? There's obviously a lot of fantasizing, like visualizing. That is Ten of Cups, right? Where it's a lot of like fantasizing, visualizing what a relationship with someone looks like, right? So there is a lot of that. His main focus, and I get that, it's King of Pentacles in the reverse, and it's like, if he was here, like I'd walk through this with him, obviously, but a King of Pentacles in the reverse is where someone is like, they are overly fucking obsessed with career, like not in a healthy way, right? It's like they take this kind of shit home with them. They are more focused on like money than actually doing something that feeds their soul. You know what I mean? I get that, like whatever. I'm not even like really clock him for that, because I fucking understand it. He's probably trying to stack the fuck up during this time. Be prepared. He's jealous. He is. Definitely got some jealous tendencies. He might even speak on that shit too. Like I could see that, like, because I know that you're like leaving, and it could be like work related as to why you are too. But I know that you're like going somewhere for a couple months, and you notice that, like you guys notice this slow progress. I love that. It's this energy that we're seeing on bottom of the deck, right? It's like you see them building this, right? Slowly. It's communication. Love that. That Page of Wands in the reverse and Ace of Swords though. Page of Wands, which I would walk through this with him too. It's like, yeah, when you're in a Page of Wands, you are, so yeah, he's probably stalking your social media and shit still, right? He's probably like keeping tabs on you that way, but that is where Page of Wands is like reading shit wrong. You know what I mean? Like they're whatever, he's like getting in his own head about shit. He may communicate about that or like say something slick or whatever, but the Ace of Swords coming out with it, that is where someone clocks that. Like, he's not, like, wild, like, abusive in that energy, you know what I mean? It's like, yeah, no doubt, like, I do a lot of stalking. I think maybe she's, like, talking to someone, and then, like, I talk to her, and I realize that ain't fucking happening, you know what I mean? You were kind of dealing a little bit, I don't know, not so much jealousy, but you're in a Seven of Cups where Yeah, you are. There is this curiosity at times where you guys stand, right? Like Seven of Cups. It's like we are. Your guys' energy is so good in that outcome. That Seven of Cups is. There. Okay, I'm just gonna say this. There is a lot of avoidance emotionally during this time, talking about things emotionally. Probably great communication, but it's like, do you get what I'm saying? It's like great communication, but we're not talking about like the, we're not talking about like the deep feelings that we have. You're gonna experience that for a minute. I can guarantee that's probably the shit he's wanting to talk about, but I'm gonna pull for that separately. Okay, because the Five of Swords and the Seven of Wands, you're seeing it. These cards right here, Five of Swords, Seven of Wands, this is guarding. Are you kidding me? This is like, we don't want to, like, we are guarding this shit with our fucking lives, right? We don't want to talk about this. We don't want to talk about that. We don't want to talk about truly. We don't want to talk about like how secure we feel in this, or like, like how we feel, and like we're avoiding that at all costs right now. There is going to be a conversation about that. Three of Cups, Ten of Pentacles, and I'm going to pull more on that, and I want to pull and see like what he's obviously wanting to talk about in person. But whatever, this was like cute. The terms, it's like, yeah, of course, like I get where he's at. Yeah, of course, he's over here where he's like doing a lot of fantasizing, a lot of visualizing about a relationship. He's not necessarily acting on it now because he can't really, you know what I mean? And he's over here where he's like stacking up. Yeah, he's like overly fucking focused on money, finances. I mean, like you're focused on finances and shit like that, but not like an obsession like he is. But that Knight of Pentacles too, it's like you guys are also noticing slow growth. I love it. We're building something, right? Yes, at times you're going to be in a Seven of Cups where it's like, at times I just like, I don't know where the fuck I stand with him. I don't, like, what are we? You know what I mean? He too, but he's more like insecure with self about it. I get it. Word, okay. He's got, like, he's doing work on self. He'll work through that. You know what I mean? A lot of walls up defensiveness towards talking about deep emotional things right now. I totally get that too. But let me see. Hold on. I want to see what he's wanting to ask. Oh, he wants to have a conversation, bitch. He doesn't really know. Hold on. Hold on. This is actually pretty good. I get that. I do think, like, him saying that, like, he's like, I want to ask you something, but I want to wait until you get back. It is a little bit of a fucking cop-out, a little bit. A little bit. Because, like, no doubt, I get that. That's his intention. He wants a Six of Swords. Like, he wants a fucking conversation with her 100%, right? Like, he wants to talk about, he wants to hash shit out. Dead ass. And he wants to get to a place with her where we've moved past those lessons. We've talked about those, right? We've moved past that. The Moon card coming out with it, though, is that he's in Moon. So it is a little bit of a cop-out where it's like he doesn't really know necessarily what to say, how to bring it up, exactly how he wants to execute that conversation. But yeah, those are his feelings underneath it. He wants to talk about, hold on. Wants to talk about probably doing something different this time around. He wants to talk about, the pain. Definitely the pain that you guys have been through, period. Hold on, I'm going to go over on this. It's Three of Swords, Four of Swords. I like that, though, because I feel like that's the energy that he's gonna come to. But do you get what I'm saying? Like, he's in a Nine of Swords about this. No doubt, he is like, oh my God, he is hamster wheeling the shit out of this. That's fine. Yeah, probably being a little hard on himself, whatever. His intention, though, it's Six of Swords. It's where I want to talk about this, and you're not gonna be like combative or anything like that. I highly doubt it. Yeah, that Six of Swords, though, it's like I want us to talk about this. I want us to talk about what we've learned, right? I want us to move past this. Moon card. I don't really know what I want to say, though, right? And so it is a little bit of a cop-out, for sure, where he's like, I'll just wait until you come back, right? Okay, that's fine. I truly believe he's going to get some clarity, like, from now until then, and so he'll be fine by the time you guys have this conversation. The Ten of Wands coming out with that, this kind of shit has been burdening to him. And so, yeah, he doesn't really necessarily know what to say, but he knows he does not want to stay in this place, right? He's like, I want to hash it out. I want to talk about stuff. I want to talk about what I've been through. I want to hear what she's been through. I want to talk about the shit that I put her through, any kind of pain, 3 of Swords, right? I want to talk about that shit. I want to talk about what did you feel during that time? I want to tell you how I felt. I want to talk about the fucking pain that we've been through, right? 4 of Swords coming out that. This is where they've sat with that. And you probably have too, but this is him, right? He sat with this and he's gotten clarity on it, right? He knows. He's honest with himself. Word, word, word. Love that. I would say he's probably struggling. Just like right now, I get it. I mean, like, honestly, I'll respect it too, because it's like he's not like shooting from the hip with this conversation. He's waiting, right? Until an appropriate time. And I get that. Word. Wheel of Fortune coming out with that. This is definitely... I mean, he fully intends on it, and he's gonna. You're seeing that in his cards. Like, the intention for him to follow through on that is all there. So, hold on. I want to see. So, yeah, I get that. But hold on. I just want to see a little bit on. A commitment, yeah. Are you fucking kidding me? 3 of Cups, 10 of Pentacles. Are you out of fucking mind? 3 of Cups, it is reconciliation type of energy. But I do think that that's something that you guys are going to be building on, like, word, especially while you're gone. Are you kidding me? 3 of Cups is where it's going to feel like I finally have, like, my best friend back. You know what I mean? That's 3 of Cups energy, where it is a ton of communication, and it represents compatibility in that energy. Not so much chemistry, but, like, big compatibility. We already know. You guys have been through Ace of Cups, 2 of Cups. That's why the 3 of Cups is coming out. It's because we already know the feelings are there. We already know the chemistry's there. But, like, we're in 3 of Cups where there's so much compatibility here. 10 of Pentacles, and it does represent reunion too. The 10 of Pentacles coming out with that's long-term commitment. You know what I mean? Word. 6 of Pentacles. Yeah, the both of you are like that's more of that reconciliation we're seeing on bottom of the deck. That is the intention of both of these people, period. Yeah, there's gonna be a fucking conversation about that. I'm wondering, this does come across as like that conversation, and this could change, but time frame for this conversation in person, or no. Yeah, well, no. You know, I would say well, yeah. God, I don't know. I want to say like that conversation, it might, that conversation could come Pisces season. It could. But and I kind of think that he's going to wait until he sees you dead ass, because I feel like this is all going to like roll into this commitment shit. If you guys like this conversation in person, or like this commitment, whatever, it's coming across as Gemini season. And so it's, what's Gemini season? May, June. That could be May, June. Anyway, word. Good. You'll be shaming about that one. All right, hold on. Definitely is. Good for you. Keeping that motherfucker on his toes. You know what? Continue to, you know what? Yeah. Keep fucking doing what you're doing. For real. God, I'm just like, I don't know. I'm just like so curious how their conversations are gonna go and shit like that. I just, definitely better communication. Definitely better communication. Probably more. You know, I mean, obviously more communication. But that 3 of Cups is that. Okay, hold on, y'all. Sorry I went so fucking long on that. All right. God. Okay. Shelly, are you in here? Hold on, y'all. I feel so bad if she don't come in here, because whatever. I can always like Shelly, Gabriella. I can always like weave her in or whatever if she does come in here. Okay, hold on, Gabriella. Hold up, boo. I have a fucking headache. Oh. Hold on, I should probably drink some water. I have like the most wicked fucking headache right here. Oh. Okay. Oh, that's what it was. Okay, hold on, Gabriella. Word. Okay, hold on. I gotta slam some water. Hold up. Okay. Gabrielle, you know the drill. Let's get it. Shit, hold on. Hold on one second. Sorry, I'm just seeing how my Botox set in. I'm going to the gym.
You don't want me to know?
I know. Okay, bye.
I'm cooking when I get home.
Huh?
I'm cooking when I get home.
Alright.
Tuna steaks and rice. Tuna steaks for you.
Whatever. I'm having my chipotle.
Okay, so you don't love me. Gotcha.
Bye. Okay, sorry about that. I can't, I get distracted. I wonder if my kid's in the shower. Okay, anyway. Okay, Gabriella, let's get the fuck into this. Okay, hold on. Let me see. Alright, hold on. Where are you at? Oh my god, I'm like, what was the video? Okay, hold on. This is, I mean, no, they don't. Huh. This would be more like asking you to, because you might, God, hold on, I have to explain that. Hold on one second. I just want to straight up ask, hold on. About her specifically. No, she don't know. God, I'm so curious. No, they don't. No, it's not even like so much speculating that it's you. It's more, I guess, a little bit more manipulative. Like, this is why I'm saying that, because it's like, I'm gonna like ask her, because I don't know like how to ask this, right? And so this is like, anyway, it's like giving that where it's like, I'm gonna ask her if she did it, but like really what I'm fucking asking is, I think you know who did it. You know what I mean? Like shit like that. So it's not like, or like if I ask her this, like she probably fucking knows, right? She probably knows who the fuck did this, and so she's gonna tell me like some shit like that. But no, it's not even like, you're not really on their radar at all. Like that, okay, so Knight of Swords and the Temperance is the energy that's coming towards you about this, right? And like Temperance, that's not like a speculative, like, I don't know, like manipulative, like that. It's not, or I don't know, like working, but it's not like that. It's not like this working behind the scenes shit like that. Temperance is like, no, I'm coming at you like trying to resolve something. Like I'm coming at you like peacefully, 100%. This is not someone who's like clocking you at all, right? And the Knight of Swords, it is someone who they're probably like, they don't really, okay, like the person who asked you, they probably aren't someone who really thinks a lot before they speak. You, on the other hand, completely different. You're coming across like Queen of Swords, right? And so it's like you're very, and calculated is not always a fucking bad thing. Queen of Swords is very calculated, you know what I mean? They know exactly what to tell you and what not. They know what's appropriate, you know what I mean? Anyway, that Knight of Swords is the energy that's coming towards you, and so it is like just not well thought out, right? But their intention's completely pure. This is not where they like speculate, trying to start shit, really trying to gossip. But just not really thinking through before they say something, right? You have the Five of Wands in reverse and the Three of Swords, and so yeah, like this is where, like your thoughts are kind of like tripping you the fuck up, right? Like Three of Swords, I get, because like in this situation, you're probably like, oh my god, maybe everyone thinks it's fucking me. Like maybe like they're all talking about me behind the scenes. No, like Three of Swords is always our thoughts that are fucking us up. It's never really anything that's like happening in reality, right? And the Five of Wands in reverse, I would say like it's not a combative energy either that you're in. So I would say what you're saying, it's not causing any speculation, and your actions are not airing you out, right? So well done. Now I wanted to pull for like the chick that like got her fired. I just wanted to pull and see like what the fuck happened. It's not too bad. It is Death card and Page of Pentacles, and so I don't see that she got like fired, but that could be like, that is kind of knocked down a few fucking notches. And the Death card coming out is obviously, that to me, like with career, it's like, yeah, she probably got called in there, and it would be like a, what do they call? I don't know what the fuck. I've been out of like corporate for so fucking long. I don't even know what those are called. Like a behavioral, like probationary thing. Do you get, what are those called? I've been on one before and I don't know what they're called. Like a write-up? Like, you know what I mean? Like that, I don't know. But they're like called something more smart, okay? But anyway, that's Death card energy, right? Where it's like, yeah, you're not like fired, you're not kicked the fuck out, but like shit changed. And Page of Pentacles, you probably got humbled a lot during that, where you probably are in a tightrope. They probably are gonna treat you like you're brand fucking new here, right? And then I pulled for the person who asked you. And then again, like their energy came out like a Knight of Pentacles, where whatever, they're probably just a normal fucking worker, whatever, and like the Lovers, and they probably, I don't know, this is probably someone who thinks that like everyone at work's their friend. Like whatever, do you know what I mean? Do you? Like I'm not like that. Like, bitch, you just co-workers to me, you ain't my fucking friend, you know what I mean? But she's probably like, Knight of Pentacles, I'm here all the time. Everybody, like everybody's my friend. Everybody, like, whatever, who cares? But, yeah, that, not speculating at all. Not her, not the chick that got reported either. Not at all. Eight of Wands, a Magician. This is the shit that's going on, like, subconsciously underneath all of this. Eight of Wands, I mean, I'll give it to your work. It looks like to me that was pretty swift, like, fucking course of action they took, you know what I mean? And Magician card, that too, like Eight of Wands, that can just represent communication. There is a lot of communication that is going on between everybody because no one fucking knows. It's Magician, right? And so everybody is probably, nobody knows. Everybody's asking everybody, you know what I mean? Especially like the people that are involved right here, and especially the person that fucking asked you. Like that person's probably going around fucking asking everybody, you know what I mean? Because she's like, if I ask them if they did it, they're gonna defend themselves. Like, you know what I mean? And then they're gonna tell me who the fuck did, right? Because I know someone knows. It's some shit like that. But, Queen of Swords and the High Priestess in the outcome. Are you kidding me? You're in a High Priest. No one fucking knows. No one knows. I mean, High Priestess is behind the veil type shit. You have no idea. And the Queen of Swords, that's probably why no one's fucking, like, picking up that it was used, because Queen of Swords is very calculated. Place and time. You know what I mean? Like, they know what to say. They know when to keep fucking shut up. You know what I mean? So, no. Hold on, I just want to see, like, I don't know. I want to see, like, if anything will ever come out. Sorry, it's my fucking indigestion. The only... Yeah, I don't... Oh, you know what? Hold on. Let me ask and see. Hold on. I want to see if she's going to say anything. Hold on, boo. One more. Let me just do 3 more for the fuck of it. There you are. I always forget. What's her sign? No, she ain't saying shit. She knows about this though, or she's gonna find out about it. No, I'll give it to her. She looks pretty solid in this instance. Yeah, she's not saying shit either. Yeah, I don't know why which, like, trust, I'll take it, right? Because, like, justice is coming out between you and this other oh, she's Aries. Justice is coming out between you and that person, or her, you know what I mean? And there is, like, this loyalty, you know what I mean? The only thing I would say that would trip her the fuck up, sorry, it's my fucking sinuses. The only thing that would trip her up where she may, God, I hate to fucking say that because I'm like, oh, is she gonna try to like, just be fucking careful with this. She might, I don't know if she would air you out, but it would be like trying to hold it over your head type shit. And this would be when she is trying to control a situation when her ego is out of fucking pocket. You know what I mean? Like that, yeah. That's the only thing though, but no, she's not. But it's not like airing you out. It almost looks like that though, where she would be like using that to, that's kind of fucked up. But like she'd be using that to like hold you over your head for something. Or like start an argument or some shit. But no, she's not airing you out. She ain't. No, she don't at all. No one knows. Are you kidding? No one knows. How would they know? They don't know. I'm like so curious what the fuck. Like I'm curious what was on the video. You know what I mean? What was it? So curious. I don't know. I wonder if it had something to do with I don't know. Just poor, I don't know, it could be laziness, just poor fucking work ethic, something. Oh my God, are you kidding me? I'm like, oh my God, I'm shocked that they fucking kept her around. Yikes. Okay, hold on. Yeah, well, fuck it. You know what? I'd report him too. Okay, hold on. Hold on. I'm going to use the same deck, but I might pull Oracle for that one. If I can try it again, I'll put in another one on your ass. Okay. Let's see. Hold up. Let's get it. All right. Let's just like see our, that was quick. Let me see future. Hold on. Good. That will be your advice. Okay. Who is this? I mean, yeah, you will. Who? Hold on. I'm so curious. I just want to get this out of the way super quick, like the bottom of the deck stuff. With finding a lawyer, yeah, that's happening, and I'll pull more for like the lawsuit and shit. I get that, but like time frame for like finding someone to help you with this. God, I feel like it's gonna be Taurus season. I wonder, cause this looks familiar. I'm wondering if we've like read on this shit before. I'll pull more on that person in a minute, though. I just want to, like, read through this shit. But, yeah, like, it could be Taurus season. Sorry, you guys. My fucking forehead hurts. I goddamn hate doing Botox there. Fuck, that's the worst spot. Okay. Anyway, Taurus season for finding that person. I just want to, like, go through this shit, like, super quick, right? High Priestess, Hermit card coming out, like, fucking period. You know what I mean? Like, this is obviously the energy that you're in, where High Priestess is like unknown energy. You have no fucking clue. It's being kind of like, I mean, Moon is coming out on the bottom of the deck. It's just being in this, and when I say uncertainty, I mean that so fucking serious. In a High Priestess and a Moon, it is where you have no clue. And you feel alone. You're in Hermit. Not like you are, I'll give you that though. Like, being in a Hermit is where you are, yeah, you're by yourself, but you're trying to stay like motivated. You're actually like continuing to try to do work on it. You know what I mean? But no doubt you feel completely fucking alone in this. Death card, 8 of Wands coming out in the past position here. This, God, that could be, just to get this out of the way, that could be time frame for something that happened in Scorpio season of 2025, where there was like action that you were like, this would be like, God, I had like a lawyer during that time, or like I was in contact with a lawyer during that time, and then like there's nothing, right? That could just be depicting that. If this is depicting that situation, they may think that this has been put to an end. But we know with death, shit's never put to an end in death, right? You may think that. You may think that it's over, that shit ain't gonna like creep back up, but that's the whole point of death, right? You think it's over, but it's not. It rears its fucking head. And so, yeah. And you could be thinking that too, like in regards to this situation. Who knows? Maybe you're over here where you're like, it's a dead end, like, there's no way, like, it's not gonna fucking happen. I'm not gonna find anybody. No. Death is like, oh, no, bitch. That could be resurrected real goddamn quick. And you're seeing that. And so, let me just get this shit out of the way, too. Like, Ace of Wands, 7 of Wands coming out in the subconscious. There is, like, this opportunity there. It's hovering in her fucking energy. And, like, the 7 of Wands coming out with it, I don't know. This just could be one possibility. And I'm gonna pull to see like who this is specifically that's coming through, because it is like a King of Pentacles, but I just want to see more like about the situation, whatever, right? But this kind of stuff coming out in the subconscious is like the opportunity is there. It's in her energy. 7 of Wands. She could have at some point been offered this, and like, right, this would be like, I found the lawyer, or I was in talks with them, I started to like take action on it, whatever, and then I stopped. 7 of Wands. I blocked that opportunity, right? And so it's like it's hovering there in her energy. I'm going to swing back to that though. Okay? I'm going to swing back to that. So Knight of Wands, Hierophant coming out as outcome, like this is what she's going to do, or this would be advice for what she should do, right? Take that fucking wand that you had and go for it, right? Like, Hierophant card it's super fitting in a situation like this, because it's more of like you taking that wand and seeking fucking counsel, right? And so that would be like, oh, okay, like you're not, like that's not like a court date or some shit like that, but you're like meeting with that, like, right, you're meeting with your fucking lawyer, you're going over shit, like you're going through the discovery, whatever the fuck, right? Like that would be Hierophant type of energy. Knight of Cups, 8 of Pentacles, this is future energy, where you do see Knight of Cups fitting with this too, because like Cups has to do with healing, obviously. 8 of Pentacles is where there is work that you are doing being done on this. So hold on, I want to pull, I want to see, I guess like more on this Wands shit to pick up maybe on who the fuck this is. And I'm probably gonna pull Oracle for this too. Hold on. What is this? Three more. I'm like so wondering if this, I have a question. Have you been in talks with a lawyer? Like, and I don't, like, I mean, like, legit, like, conversation with a lawyer about this kind of shit. maybe, like, it almost looks like it's not just like a little phone call. It's like, no, there could have been like some serious conversation that she had with one person in particular. The only thing I could see that would have stepped in the way, it could have been money. Hold on. I'm wondering if the fuck it was. If that's what made you, like, back out of that. So, let me explain this. Because it's Sun in reverse, Three of Wands in reverse, Judgment in reverse. That's a hell of a lot of reverse energy. And then it's Knight of Pentacles, Five of Pentacles, Seven of Pentacles. And so, like, when I see the Knight of Pentacles, I'm like, okay, it could have been, like, money as to why she kind of, like, backtracked on it, whatever. But, like, the Sun card that's coming out in the reverse, so, like, Three of Wands, let me actually start with that. Three of Wands in the reverse is where Three of Wands in the upright is, like, movement ahead, right? Like, movement, boom, or, like, we're moving ahead with the shit. It's like a mini Chariot card. When it comes out in the reverse, it's like we've hit the stagnation or we're not making movement on this. Sun in the reverse, that could be her mind frame around it, where Judgment represents that there's a calling to you, regardless of if that comes out in the upright or the reverse, right? There are these signs. There's these signs that are being laid out to you. God's calling out to you, right? So this is synchronicities. He's lining up people for you, right? The Judgment in the reverse could be like, I didn't take it. You know what I mean? Like I seen that, I didn't take it though. Sun in reverse, that would be like someone's mindset, where this could either be where you thought at some point you didn't have shit, right? Where it's like, I don't have anything, whatever, I don't know. That would be like, I don't have any, like, I'm gonna lose this case anyway. Why the fuck would I go forward with it? Or it's like such a flipped mindset with it, right? And so it's almost like talking yourself out of it. And then I could see, hold on, I'm gonna go a little over on this. And then I could see, like, shit, money could have been a factor with her too, though. Like, Knight of Pentacles, Five of Pentacles, Seven of Pentacles, where it's like, the lawyer that she was in contact with, who knows? This is like, she was having conversations with them, whatever, they were kind of going a little forward on it. And then she's like, I can't fucking do this. I'm either, I don't have what I fucking need to make this work. I'm not going to win it anyway, like talking myself out of it, or money was something that stepped in the way. I can't do it. I'm in a Knight of Pentacles. I literally cannot fucking do this right now. Like, I don't have the money to do this. I can't budget it right now, some shit like that. God damn it, I'm telling you, bitch, I think it's April, May. For the lawyer. Hold on. Who... It is. Huh. Hold on one second. Just for funsies. Well, actually, should I use this one? Actually, hold on. Let me use my other one. Hold on. Hold up. I want to use this one. Hold up, y'all. Oh, God. My indigestion. Ugh. Okay, let me get 3. I just want to see, no, I want to see if anything with money would come out. It did not. Whatever, I'm going to read these anyway. Okay. Creativity. Your creativity is flourishing, allowing you to bring new ideas and perspectives into all areas of your life. Balance. You're finding balance in your life, whether between work and personal, or between material and spiritual, and then growth in reverse. You may be resisting growth due to fear or change, leading to stagnation or lack of progress. And then, bottom of the deck, memories. You're reflecting on whatever. I'll just read it to you. This doesn't have anything to do with this, like, whatever, okay? You are reflecting on past love experiences, cherishing the warmth and lessons from previous relationships. Okay, whatever. I just wanted to see if anything would come out with that. Okay. How that? Anyway. You know what, this one, I'm going to say, I think it's Taurus season, where you're finding someone. And yeah, I mean, like, as for momentum moving forward with it, like, yeah, fuck yeah. That's death. It's like there was, I mean, that is resurrecting of something that you thought was done. And it probably moving, like, probably moving pretty fucking quickly once you get the ball rolling on it. Okay, hold on. Ooh. Oh, bitch, yikes. Hold on. Oh. I think I'm just going to use the same deck for this. And I'm definitely going to use Oracle on this. I might use a couple Oracle on this. Okay, hold up, boo. Let me see. Fuck it, let's go. Let me see current energy. Let me see future. You gonna like that one? God, I'm so curious what's gonna come out with that. Hold on, boo. You know what? I'm happy to see that you are coming across same way that you did in the first reading. Yeah, you're not... The things that you are clocking are your perspective, right? Because you're in Queen of Swords energy. Your perspective on this shit is not... I mean, like, delusional, you know what I mean? Like, you're probably right. And honest to God, being in a Swords energy, it's not so much that it's like, oh, like, I'm getting, like, this feeling, or I'm getting, like, this, I don't know, like, my intuition's telling me this. It's like, no, I think, like, you're seeing it, and it's pretty fucking clear. You know what I mean? Like... One more. One more. And one more. Okay, word, let's get into this. Okay, not really mad about that. Chariot card coming out on bottom of the deck. So this is for the full work one. The Chariot card coming out on bottom of the deck, this is obviously overall energy for this reading, right? This is where there is going to be movement forward, and I know, like, god damn it, because I'm just gonna say this right off of the fucking rip. Temperance and Hanged Man did come out in this reading where it's like, yeah, it's gonna take some time, but she's not gonna fucking be here forever. You know what I mean? Because those are, like, waiting cards, right? But the Chariot card, this is where, yes, you probably are, you're not, like... I don't know, like, impulsive, thinking in the fucking moment, just going off of what you're feeling, you know what I mean? You're not like that. Chariot card is where it is, like, my goals, like, in the future, right? And nothing's gonna stop me from getting that. And you're in a Queen of Swords energy, and so you're not, you know what I mean? You're not, like, I don't know, being, like, crazy or, like, making shit up in your head or whatever. No, you're seeing this pretty clear, and I think that the things that you're seeing, I don't think they're really wrong. Anyway, let's start with the past position. 2 of Wands, 10 of Swords, 2 of Cups. This is probably showing me a transition into you taking this offering, right? With your current job right now. Like, 2 of Wands, and yeah, like, I don't know, this to me would be like, yeah, like, her previous work, it just looks like to me she was probably working someplace, she received this job offering, and it was like a transition like that, right? Where she thought it was a 2 of Cups, she thought it was a great fit, and it probably fucking was. For the time being, no doubt, right? But anyway, that's good. This stuff that's coming out in the current, I get this, though, because 10 of Swords is the end of a cycle. World card is also the end of a cycle, too. And so you're seeing World, Queen of Swords, Ace of Swords. World card coming out with it, I would say, like, even with this situation, but, like, just this job in general, World card is where this shit is, it's a wrap. You know what I mean? Like, she... learned what she could learn. She walked through that lesson, and that's what God wanted. He's like, you did it. You know what I mean? Like, yes, your job here is done all around. Yes, career-wise, but I mean, like, lesson-wise, too. Queen of Swords, Ace of Swords, and that's probably what you're feeling, too. where it's like, yeah, I'm seeing like, and Sword's energy is clarity. It's not like you're over here gaslighting yourself or making up shit in your head. It's like, no, I'm seeing it pretty clearly, and I'm also seeing that too, where I just think my time here is done. Like, it's pretty obvious. I'm seeing it in all the signs, right? I just know it. I just know it. The shit coming out in the subconscious, which honestly, like, thank God that you're not seeing that she's someone who's impulsive as shit and is just gonna, like, fucking quit her job tomorrow. Ace of Wands, Sun, Nine of Pentacles in the reverse. Because of this, right? It's like, yeah, I don't want to put myself in a situation where you would never, are you kidding me? This is someone who would never put themselves in a situation where they cannot take care of themselves. Nine of Pentacles in reverse, right? It's like, I'm aware that that's a possibility of what could happen. So no doubt, I bet you anything when we pull fucking career, it's going to be some shit where it's like, you have to, whatever, you have to, like, play in their face, or like, you have to play nice for the next couple months. It'll be something like that when I pull Oracle, I bet anything. But anyway, this ace energy that's coming out too, like Ace of Wands, again, you see that even in the past reading that I did, where it's like, yeah, there's an offering there. There is. It's not, she hasn't seen it yet though. She's, you know what I mean? It's not like coming into reality yet, but it's going to. Boom. Ace of Pentacles, Word, Temperance, Hanged Man. This, obviously, like Ace of Pentacles is job offering, right? No doubt. The Temperance and the Hanged Man though, this could be showing me the job, I'm just going to talk about this like generally, right? Because Temperance, absolutely healing, right? Probably in the like healthcare, you know what I mean? Obviously, I think that's what, like, I'm pretty sure, like, duh, that's what you do right now. But Temperance could be that, right? Where it's healing. It could be too, like recovery, that's big time, like sobriety recovery type shit. So I could definitely see a situation like that, like some kind of recovery center. I could also see like working in a unit like that, to me too. I don't know if you do any kind of work like that, but that would be like physical therapy would be a huge thing with that. Rehabilitation, like something like that would be Temperance, right? Regardless if it's not, it's like, yeah, it's healing energy. That's what the fuck she's doing, right? Hanged Man coming out with it though is where it's like the same shit she's doing, but a very different environment. Do you get what I'm saying? Like something that she hasn't done before. That's Hanged Man. That is where it's like, so like, I hope I'm not like airing out your spot. But this is just an example, right? Let's just say, and I'm going to use like just such a stupid example, but like, let's say that this is someone who's like a bartender in like a fucking club, right? Okay. Did I know that's not Temperance? So this is probably like the worst example I could use. Okay, let me use counselor. Okay, let me use a counselor because that's kind of Temperance. Let's say that this is someone who, they're a counselor, right? And they have always worked with, they've always worked with a certain demographic. They worked in a mental health center, right? It's like, yeah, I always worked with people, like anxiety, depression, like things like that. Hanged Man would be them doing that same kind of work, but them working with like children, them working with like adolescents, where it's like, holy fuck, that's a switch. Like, I'm still doing what I'm doing, but it's a very different environment, right? It's different clientele, all that kind of shit. So that is definitely what that is, where it's like, yeah, she's doing this. There is an offering coming through, no fucking doubt. It is like on brand with what she does, but it's different. Do you get what I'm fucking saying? You already know. Word. I know. I want to pull, I'm like so fucking curious in this, but okay, let me just like get through this real quick. Eight of Wands, Hermit, Tower card in the reverse. Here's where advice comes in. And like, I feel like I don't even need to fucking tell you this, but I'm going to tell you it anyway. Eight of Wands it's like a mini tower, right? It's where we make that decision and it shifts our fucking life. My advice with that would be when this offering comes, oh shit, hold on. Of course, my fucking phone's dying. Hold on one second. God damn, every fucking time. Hold on. Let me know when you can see me. Why do you do this to me? Okay, hold on. Bitch. Okay. Hold on, Gabriella. Sorry, I'm just looking at my forehead while I'm waiting as I come in. What was I saying? I was saying something about Eight of Wands. I'm just going to start over. Eight of Wands, Hermit, Tower in the reverse. Eight of Wands, and this is advice for this, which I feel like I don't need to fucking tell you, but I'm going to say it anyway. Eight of Wands is where it's a mini tower, right? It's where we make the decision that shifts our life. Tower coming out in the reverse there would be, this is 100% inevitable that you will be moving on from this job. It is going to fucking happen. It's gonna happen. It's gonna fucking happen. The only thing I could see you doing is not jumping the fuck on it when that offering comes through, right? And so this looks like to me, and I'll pull Oracle, but it almost looks like to me, yeah, she's probably gonna be working here. I'm gonna say maybe until Cancer season, maybe until, I could see Libra. Or not Libra, Virgo. What is that? Cancer. Yeah, like from Cancer season, Leo, and then I could see it being within like sometime around there. Anyway, so you're seeing that she's like currently, she's at this current job. Yeah, it's gonna be a minute, no doubt. No fucking doubt. But you see, like, when the offering does come through, it's very quick. It's like, holy shit. Like, if I take this opportunity, it is going to change a lot of shit in my life. Yeah, of course, pay. Yeah, of course, the work environment. This could be hours. This could be the type of fucking work that you're doing, even though it's kind of the same. It's kind of different. You know what I mean? But that is where that's Eight of Wands. There is, when she makes this decision, it is going to shift a lot of shit in her life, no doubt. That Hermit card would be, that could also be a lot more independent, isolated type of work, not so much like team. I could see that too. But that, as advice, that would be her not taking it, her sitting in that hermit, and her like avoiding the inevitable, basically. So I don't feel like I need to tell you that. I'm sure like as soon as this offering's gonna come in, you're gonna be like, bitch, like I'm fucking out. Hold on, I want to see if it will show me. I'm gonna pull this one and another one. Hold up. Yeah, let me just see. 3 for this one real quick. Yeah, how long is that? When is Cancer? June? God damn it. My indigestion's terrible. Let me get 3. Offerings. Word. Okay. I can see that. Offerings. You will be offered a new position or investment opportunity. Think about it and research it carefully before accepting. And then progress. It seems like a long slog, but your efforts will pay off soon. Oh, word. It seems like a long slog, but your efforts will pay off soon. Stay on course for a few more months before making a change. Okay, word. Okay. And then give and take. Be open to giving and receiving to keep the flow of abundance going. Give someone a chance and ask for what your heart desires. And then bottom of the deck, flexibility. I could see that for that. Okay, anyway, flexibility. You'll need to see in the dark to maneuver the coming changes. While it seems extreme, just hang in there. This too shall pass. Okay, hold on. I'm going to pull from that other deck real quick. Hold that, boo. I just want to see if anything comes out in this one. Oh, word. What the fuck was that? Whatever. Okay, I'm just gonna read. I'm sure that this is probably like telling situation on what's happening at work. Miscommunication is causing confusion. Misunderstood words are blocking progress in relationships. And then goals in reverse. You may feel uncertain about your future goal or current path no longer aligns with your true desires. Hold on. And then all these came out in the fucking reverse. And then competition. Competition may be turning into rivalry or jealousy. Ooh, that's probably some shit you're experiencing from your fucking coworkers. Okay, competition may be turning into rivalry or jealousy, creating pressure and unease in relationships. And thank God, bottom of the deck one, bitch, success. Career success is within reach. Your hard work and dedication are being rewarded and significant progress is being made. Word. Okay, hold on. Let me see. How the fuck up? Let me get, okay. Hold on. I gotta see. What is that next one? Oh, I want to use a different deck for this. Okay, word. Hold up. Let's motherfucking see. Okay. Do I want to use it? No, hold on. I'm going to use that other one. Actually, should I pull this one? Hold on. I want to use another oracle if I have it. Okay. Oh my God. Sorry. Whoops. I almost knocked your ass over. Why does that look fucking weird now? Okay. Hold up. This one. Yeah, I'm gonna actually start with Oracle on this. And I'm gonna do this for each position, and then I'm gonna use this one. Hold up. Okay. This one. There, okay. Enough of the shuffling. Let's get the fuck into it. Alright, you know the drill, though. Let's see. I'm gonna start with this oracle. Oh God, I have like such a fucking headache. Let me see. Let's see current energy. Yeah. Future. God, please be good. This situation with this person that you're like currently, you know what I mean? Like the person that you're currently kicking it with, I could see that being, whatever, I could see that just being up in your life for a minute, 100%. And, oh, hold on, I'm going to explain this, hold on. Thank God. Let me see. Word. I want to see one more for that. Hold on. Okay, good. Good. Word. Yeah, we'll get more into that when I get into tarot. I'm sure that it's going to show me details of that and shit. But, okay. So I pulled Oracle for each of these positions. I just wanted, whatever. I just wanted to fucking see what would come out. So, Swept Up is coming out on bottom of the deck. And what this card represents, right? This is probably what the fuck, like, this is overall energy, obviously, for Oracle portion of this. And this is most likely what the fuck you're craving, right? Swept up is falling in love, right? It's very Knight of Cups energy, where it's like, yeah, I want to like fall in love with, I want to experience like being head over heels, like really feeling those intense emotions with someone, right? Word. Current situation and future, and so there is this energy, it's this spilling the beans type energy, right? And so this kind of energy is one where, yeah, she's probably keeping a certain part of her life secret or like on the DL. You know what I mean? You're seeing the tiptoeing card come out in future where it is more of that same energy where it's just like I guess I'm gonna say sneaking around for like lack of a better fucking term, but you're seeing like this secretive kind of situation she's in, and then like she's still kind of like it's in her life in the future. It's gonna be around for a minute where she's still like sneaking around in that kind of energy, right? Okay, word. Now past situation where thank God, bitch, like honestly, thank God we're seeing this in the past position and not in the fucking outcome. The red flag card, hold on. Oh God. The red flag card is coming out in the past position, which no doubt, I mean, this even could be like walking us into the situation that you're in now with the person that you're, you know what I mean, kicking it with. Red flags is where it does, yeah, it's probably a little red flaggy. That's not so much telling you to like not fucking do it. It's just telling you be careful doing this, right? Like be on top of your shit if you're gonna fuck with this person, right? This could be like the situation that you're in. I could definitely see that. But like red flag regardless, this is the stuff that she's dealt with in the past where it is, she's seen the signs. It was a risky situation, her doing it. Like whatever, right? Okay, whatever, that's past. Now, what a fitting card for what you wrote on there. Macho is coming out in the subconscious, which represents masculinity, right? So this is subconscious energy, and this is obviously like, duh, like word, you know what I mean? This is where you are wanting, like, and that's not a shallow thing. It's like, yeah, you're wanting that kind of masculinity in your life, right? You kind of like miss having a little like, you know, little egotistical man here and there. Like it could be that, but it's just like that masculine fucking energy, right? It represents where like that masculine energy meets your expectations. Do you get what I'm saying? Okay, word. Now, like word. Outcome coming out, lift off, heart to heart, fucking love it, thank God, right? Because this is hitting on what your question is. That lift off card, it's very like 8 of Wands, Chariot card energy, where it is very, very fast movement forward. I'd say 8 of Wands. Chariot, probably more Chariot. Probably Chariot and 8 of Wands, honestly. But it represents like very fast movement forward. It represents the wait is over, right? Like shit shoots the fuck off, right? Okay. Heart to heart coming out that it's like, yeah, it's very swept up. I mean, it's the shit that you're seeing on bottom of the deck where it's like, it happens really fucking fast. Not only is like the passion there, it happens super fast, but there's also intimacy. And by intimacy, I mean like feelings, right? Like there are deep, honest, vulnerable communication between you and whoever the fuck this is. So let's see who the fuck this is. Or like, let's just see whatever for all this situation. Hold on. Let me see current energy. 10 of Cups. I feel like that's fitting. Because that is probably what you are envisioning, what you're thinking about. Where 10 of Cups is you're visualizing what, and you could be doing that too with the person that you're messing around with. And it's just not like, right? 10 of Cups is where you are visualizing what a relationship would look like, right? You could be doing that with like who you're messing around with, but I totally get that where it's like, yeah, I am thinking about that, but it's not meeting that expectation that you would get from a man. It's totally fucking understandable. I get it, right? I get it. Anyway, hold on. Let me get one more for that before I pop off. One more. Yeah, you're taking that pretty fucking seriously, actually. I would say, yeah, because the Justice and the 10 of Cups, and I'll show you this, but Justice came of Cups. Justice 10 of Cups, bitch. Justice 10 of Cups coming out as your current challenge or situation. I mean, word. The Justice card coming out is where the person that you intend, or like what you're thinking about, right? Justice is a very serious relationship. You're probably thinking about like long-term commitment. Who am I truly compatible with? This is not someone who is just gonna like run into a fucking relationship with someone because they're lonely. Justice is where you're thinking about where you guys align. Hold on, what is that word? Where you guys align like mentally, like morals, values, that kind of shit, right? Like, truly, like, who are you when your back's up against a wall type shit? And so that's what you're thinking about is, yeah, I want to find someone that is in alignment with where the fuck I'm at. What I want. 10 of Cups. Yeah, I'm thinking about what this would look like in a relationship. I feel like it's good energy to be reflecting in, like, period. This is not someone who is, like, lonely or just gonna, like, end up in a fucking relationship with just anybody, right? The King of Swords and Empress in the reverse coming out in the past situation. Yeah, this is probably showing me that there was one person that she was involved with. It could have been a masculine too. And this could be air sign energy. It could be, it doesn't have to be though. But it could be like Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Again, it does not have to be. The King of Swords is in alignment with what that justice is, right? And I'm gonna explain this because at some point it's like, yeah, this is Gabriella, right? Like, yeah, at some point I was dating this person, or like I was seeing this person, right, who was this King of Swords, where I really thought that we aligned on all of these things in justice. I literally thought that, like, yo, this motherfucker's got like same morals, values, wants the same things in life, has the same goals in life, period, word, that shit. Empress in the reverse coming out is like, yeah, they did. They had similar shit, but the fucking problem with that person is that they were probably, oh shit, Empress in the reverse, my god. They could have been insanely motherfucking stubborn. Where you probably view that relationship now and you're like, yeah, we did align on a lot of those things, but at the end of the day, that person was very fucking stagnant, like in their growth and in their life. Like, there was no, like, this to me, this is just an example. This to me would be like someone, let's say that Gabriella, like, met this person, like, 10 years ago, right? Be like, yeah, this person's been in my life for 10 years, and, like, no shade, there hasn't really been much improvement. Do you know what I mean? Like, this would be like, yeah, I mean, like, I've rocked with that person a little bit for, like, the past 10 years. Like, we kind of see each other here and there, whatever, like, whatever, knock boots, whatever the fuck, right? And it's like, but when I reflect back and think on how they were 10 years ago, it's like, nothing's changed. Like, so a little bit has, but, like, yo, that person, like, I've changed a lot. That person's, like, still the fucking same person, you know what I mean? Whatever. Okay, anyway, whatever. Okay. Now, in the subconscious, the Two of Cups, Knight of Cups coming out in the reverse, I'm sure, too, that this is showing us some advice, 100%, because of what is coming out in the outcome. Two of Cups, it is chemistry, it is a relationship. Knight of Cups in the reverse coming out there, this is where, like, I love a Knight of Cups. The shit with the Knight of Cups in the reverse, though, is that at one time, I was a hopeless romantic. At one time, I did lead from the heart. At one time, I was extremely vulnerable. I didn't give a fuck, you know what I mean? It's such a strength that a Knight of Cups has. When it comes out in the reverse, it's like you're closing off those parts to yourself. Or, I mean, you could be, I don't really know if I'm so much seeing that. It could be someone who's like extreme, like fucking Peter Pan land, right? It could be that where it's like, yo, you like this, okay. You know, what's his fucking name from Jersey Shore? What's his fucking name? Ronnie from Jersey Shore. If you've ever, like, followed his career, he's a fucking Knight of Cups in the reverse, where, like, anybody he meets, he's head over heels, gaslighting the fuck out of them, or not gaslighting, but, like, love bombing. It would be, like, Knight of Cups, where it's like, relax, like, you just met this person a fucking day ago, like, we're not in love. That could be Knight of Cups in the reverse, too. I don't really so much see that with you. Who knows though? Maybe you are, but I can definitely see more of like the Knight of Cups in the reverse, where it's like I'm closing off those beautiful parts of myself where I used to be so, like, I used to lead with the heart. I used to be so vulnerable. Like, that was something that people really loved about me. Like, it kind of scared them, you know what I mean? But that could be where you're closing off that part of yourself. Okay. Anyway, we'll pull Oracle shit like that, but whatever. The Four of Pentacles, Page of Wands that's coming out in the future, yeah, I feel like the person that you're seeing right now, I get it. Fuck, I get that. Because it's like I mean, I don't see anything wrong with this. I really don't. But, like, Four of Pentacles is where, I mean, that is, like, a really fucking strategic energy that you're in that outcome. Where I'm seeing this person, it is on the DL. Sometimes I do want to, like, whatever, air this the fuck out, tell people I want to get out of this. This is where you're playing it pretty safe with that person. I get it. But yeah, that to me, like this kind of shit coming out in the future, I'm like, yeah, you're probably gonna hold on to that for a minute. Page of Wands, while you explore some options, while you think about what your next move is. Listen, we're all adults here, okay? This person's not like being, okay? This other person's an adult. You know what I mean? They can make their own decisions too. Fuck it, all right? Okay, 7 of Cups, 2 of Swords. So anyway, I'm sure that's just like, yeah, I mean, she could be rocking with that for a little bit. Like, you know what I mean? Like, kind of. But 7 of Cups, 2 of Swords coming out in the outcome. I want to get more on this. I want to get more on this because I feel like this is where this little Knight of Cups in the reverse is coming into fucking play here. Where you see in the Oracle, it's like, oh, hell no. There's something that's going to come through really fucking fast. Like this, it would be a Knight of Cups in the upright, right? Where it's like, oh my God, like head over heels, right? Hopeless romantic type shit. But she's like this, where she's like, I don't believe in that anymore. I did it one time, but I don't believe in that shit. This is where it's like, no, hold on, I'm gonna go over on this. This is where it's like, oh, no, it's coming through. And it's like, it's that shit. But she's over here where she's like mind fucking herself. She's, sitting on the fence. She don't know what to do. She's in indecisiveness. Let me just see. I don't know. I guess, like, can I see who or, like, when? Just anything that we are allowed to know, I guess. 2 of Pentacles, bitch. You sit in indecisiveness. Stop it. Okay, hold on. You come out of it. Yeah, word. Good for you. Okay, you trip a little bit, but who is it? Who the fuck is it? Fire? What is that? Aries, Leo, Sagittarius? Masculine, by the way. Okay. Can I see when? That could be Taurus season, but hold on, I want to see. Probably is Taurus season. I'm gonna say that could be Taurus season. I would put my money on fire, and both of these are masculine, so is this Pentacles energy. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, it could be another earth sign. It may be a Taurus in particular if it's an earth sign. Big time. If it's a fucking earth sign, it would be a Taurus. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. It is leaning heavy on Taurus though. And fire, fuck, I'd take any of them with fire. Specifically fire though, it could be Leo. It could be Leo. Okay, hold on. I could see that. I could see... Yeah, I could see it coming in Taurus season. Maybe fucking Libra. That seems a little, like, far, though, to me. Anyway. Word. So, yeah, like... Definitely masculine energy coming in, period. But yeah, you could be like, whatever. Listen, I don't feel no type of way about that. I'm like, fucking period, do your thing, girl. Yeah, you could be just keeping that situation in your life a little bit longer. There ain't nothing fucking wrong with that, all right? It's not like you're like mean as shit or fucking abusive towards this person. You know what I mean? Y'all ain't committed. You can be in a page of wands all day long. You know what I mean? Okay, hold on. Oh, it's the best. It's my personal favorite. Taurus. My husband's a Taurus. I love Taurus men. Like, and I might be a little biased, but like, well, one, two. Yeah, I think only 2 people I've ever dated have been Tauruses, but damn, any male Taurus I ever meet, it is like fucking off the bat. Like, straight chemistry right from the fucking bat. Every Taurus man I've ever met. Love them. Okay. Hold on, dude. Let's see. Is that the right... Yeah, that is. Okay. Let's fucking get it. Bitch, I'm kind of scared to do this one. Okay, let's do this. Let's do this mini. Hold up. Hold on. Let me see. Well, let me just get current right off the bat. I wonder... I might do Oracle for this one, too. Let's see. Let's see. What up? Let me get clarifiers. One more. Fucking damn. I'm like honestly happy that you have not gotten emotionally tied up with anybody here. Hold on, I want to do... Let me do two more. Yeah, I want to get this out, out of the way real quick before I dig more into this. It does look like... I'm so curious what it is, but there is... it's like 5 of Swords and 3 of Cups, where it's like this... Like, you're... Like, you can't sit with us. Like, type fucking energy. I don't know, very... clicky, it could be. I'm trying to think of the words for that click, like very clicky, very, I don't know. That's just what that gives. Anyway. I mean, thank God. This ain't really that bad, honestly. Yeah. Like, no shade, because, okay, so 7 of Cups, let's just get the fuck out of the way. 7 of Cups, 8 of Swords coming out on bottom of the deck. Like, no doubt the shit that you do think, and you see that even in the advice in this reading, like, the shit that you think, 7 of Cups, so the shit that you're thinking that, okay, what's going on in your head, like, you'd be like, oh, whatever, they, like, hate my guts, they, like, whatever it is. They think I'm a fucking loser or whatever, right? No. Like, no. Like, 7 of Cups, 8 of Swords coming out. 7 of Cups is huge confusion that someone's in. And this is, like, overall energy for this, right? It's like, no doubt, she's 7 of Cups, where she can't clock it. She literally doesn't really know how these people feel about her. But 8 of Swords, the things that she's thinking, it's not like... Yo, it ain't that. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm talking like, yo, you probably think that they, like, fucking hate you. Like, no, it's not like that. 8 of Swords is always, our thoughts are way worse than what the fuck is going on in reality, right? Honestly, the shit that I do see, because it looks like to me that you do keep, like, your career and, like, personal life pretty separate. Like, you know what I mean? Like, 9 of Pentacles, like, when you go to work, you're there to work. You know what I mean? You kind of leave it there or whatever. I do see, like, Page of Wands type shit going on around you, where it would be gossiping, but more, I don't know, it's gossiping, but more like shit starter. Like, that's Page of Wands, where it's like, I'm not on this Page of Swords where I'm just, like, talking shit. It's like, I don't know, more jealous, shit starty, trying to cause a problem, trying to, like, get people to fight type shit like that. But anyway, I could definitely see that. But 2 of Wands, 9. Okay, anyway, let's get the fuck into this. Actually, should I start in the past position? Let's just do that. Page of Cups, 9 of Swords coming out in the past position. I'm sure, I mean, like, honestly, thank God that we're seeing that you were in a Page of Cups and you're in a fucking Knight of Cups now. Because the way that you felt at this job, no doubt, when you probably first came into this, job in particular, holy shit. Page of Cups, vulnerable as fuck. 9 of Swords, it was not easy for you. It was not fucking easy. Not at all. Two of Wands and Knight of Cups, this is probably where someone's mentality shifted, where you're like, oh, bitch, like, that sucks. Like, I would even say, like, who knows? The first 6 months of me working there, like, I literally contemplated fucking quitting every day, right? Like, that type shit. Like, yo, I thought they were out to get me. I thought they were trying to fucking fire me type shit. Like, it was a lot of mental turmoil you went through, and very vulnerable during that time. This is where someone took action, and, like, Knight of Cups almost wore, I don't know, they have this grit about them now, like more tougher armor. Like, that kind of shit doesn't bother you anymore, and that's due to your own actions, like you not letting that kind of shit affect you. And Four of Pentacles and the Eight of Cups coming out with that too is that you've probably done a very good job with keeping your fucking mouth shut at work, right? Where I would guarantee no one probably really knows you. Like, yeah, people, like, they probably get a good gauge on your personality and shit like that. They might not really know you, like, deeply, you know? You probably keep things, like, cute, friendly, moving, keep them moving. Yeah, this is where the job's fine, but just the emotional fulfillment just ain't there here. Now, Three of Swords, Ace of Swords, let's get that out of the way too. So the Three of Swords, and then we'll get into like truly what the fuck is going on with them, but the Three of Swords, Ace of Swords coming out, again, like Three of Swords is another one where it's like, yeah, what she's thinking, it really ain't that. It's not. Like, it's not as horrible as she's thinking it is. Like, it's not fucking great either. But it's not fucking terrible. Like, the things that she's thinking that they're saying, they're not saying that. Ace of Swords, probably when you do disconnect from this place, you'll have that clarity kind of moment where it's like, God damn, like, yo, I was like not in a good fucking place at that job, right? Like, now I'm seeing it clearly type shit. High Priestess in the reverse, Two of Pentacles in the reverse, Justice, Death. I'm gonna come back to this kind of shit. The kind of stuff that you were encountering that might be like rubbing you the wrong way, probably why you don't fucking like working there. There are probably people, and I would get that with Cups energy, where people do not know how to control their emotions in your work environment, where people are overly fucking emotional, take everything personally. They have no idea how to separate like work and their personal life. They don't know how to do that. Where, yeah, probably a lot of gossip. A lot of gossip. Everybody's in everybody's business. What the fuck is going on there? But, like, honestly, I think you keep yourself pretty... I don't know. You're just not seeing like you're getting pulled into it. So I would say you're doing a really good job of keeping yourself fucking separated from them. Like, dead ass. And then Justice, Death coming out. Yeah, I kind of feel like you could be seeing that, though. Like, some of that shit where it's like, I'm afraid they're doing that to me, though. Who knows? They might, but not to the extent that you think they are. Probably because they don't know shit about you. Hold on. Should I do... Let me do fucking Oracle for the fuck of it. Word. Fuck. Fuck. That is like my worst regret in my life. Is letting some piece of shit fucking manager see me crash out. Piece of fucking shit. Honest to God, that was probably the worst fucking... what was his job title? It was... Clinical supervisor. The worst clinical fucking supervisor I have ever worked under. The fucking worst. Want to take a guess at what their sign was? Libra. The best clinical supervisor I ever worked under? Scorpio. That bitch ate down. Okay, anyway. Fuck. Thank God you haven't. Like, seriously. Thank God you fucking haven't. Fuck, man. Thank God. Because people so use that shit against you. You know what I mean? Anyway. Actually, 2 Scorpios. I worked for 2 Scorpios, clinical supervisors. 2 of them. They were fucking tea. Oh, loved them. Okay, anyway. Okay. Okay. These are cute. A couple of these are like... Well, one of them is very romantic, but let me just read these. Whatever. I wanted to get Angel Oracle just for the fuck of it. Okay. 1, 2, 5. Be serious. And I get this. For, like, career. Okay. Invest in yourself earnestly. Your angels are reminding you that your interests and goals must be taken seriously. If you put them on the back burner, the universe will too. Ooh, that's good advice for fucking anybody. Okay. Very star. Fucking Wheel of Fortune too. Okay. Reflect on a promise you've made to yourself recently. Reaffirm your commitment to yourself and to that promise by repeating this mantra a few times until it begins to sink in. I am worthy. And then 600, unconditional love. Family is everything. Not everyone who loves you is perfect, but the unconditional love they give you is. Your angels want you to focus on the unconditional loving bonds of family. If family is something you don't have, they want you to create it. You have to take, hold on, fucking indigestion. Okay. Where was I at? Who have you taken for granted that you can connect with today? Reach out to a family member or a cherished friend on the phone. Send them a card or pay them a visit. And that, whatever. I don't know. I'm going to read them anyway. 955, romantic relationships. Word. Reconfigure your loving connections. I get that. Word. You are being asked to change up the way that you are doing things in romance. Whether you are single or in a relationship, your angels would like you to take today to reflect and reconfigure how you go about connecting with others. Give yourself a hug right now and feel the love that you have within Jesus abundantly flow through your body and soul. Hold on. And then effects. I'm going to read it anyway. 900 effects. What you give, you get. All you have sent into the world has connected and multiplied and is ready to be sent back to you. Take a moment to reflect. What realizations have you had in recent interactions with people and places? Journal about a lesson that you've learned and how you plan to use it to grow. Whatever. Those are cute. But let's get the motherfucker. Hold on. Let me see. Actually, I don't know if I want to... Whatever. I'm going to use Oracle. I just don't know what one I want to use for this one. Hold on, boo. Hold up. Let me get my shit together. Oh, you guys, my fucking back hurts. All right. Hold up. All right, boo, let's do this. Yeah, I might... What do I want to use? Actually, I might just do career, but another one too. Okay. Ow. All right, let's get it, boo. Let's motherfucking... Let me see current. Yeah, let's just get this shit out of the way. Let me just get current. Let me just see past real quick. God, what do I want? Okay, I know. So, okay, hold on. I just needed to think on what cards I wanted it specifically to come out to show me which one's which. Period. Okay. Let's do... Fuck it. Let's do one more. One more. All right, I'm gonna start going off about this, but obviously, like, I'll show you this shit. Okay. Hold on, I gotta burp real quick. Okay. Oh, okay, High Priestess, Four of Swords, Knight of Swords. This is current energy, right, in regards to this last reading. The High Priestess, yeah, understandable with this question. Like, you probably, well, I think this came out in, like, an earlier reading. Stands true with this shit, too, though. High Priestess is always the deck being like, yeah, no doubt, you are in a lot of, like, uncertainty, and it ain't for, like, no, like, it's not for, like, no good reason, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, you're in High Priestess right now, where the things, like, this situation that you're asking about, there's things that are so, God, I'm wondering like which deck I want to use, but I can guarantee like some kind of oracle would come out with this where it's like, you have a team of angels working, like some shit like that. Or like the universe is working on this. We just need you to like work on your mindset, like some shit like that. Because High Priestess is where, yeah, she's like in the dark, no doubt. No doubt. And the Four of Swords, like, honest to God, for the most part, though, even though you're operating in a High Priestess, and, like, yeah, God's got you there for a reason, right? Where it's like, yeah, things are going on behind the scenes that she doesn't know about. The Four of Swords is where I think, for the most part, like, dead ass, you're, like, give yourself some credit. That's not really where someone's, like, crashing the fuck out in that energy. Like, for the most part, Four of Swords is someone who's collected. You know what I mean? Like, and Knight of Swords, of course, you could have your fucking moments, but, like, Knight of Swords, for the most part, they do a lot of fucking things right. You know what I mean? So anyway, that, to me, I'm just like, yeah, you got some good, just mental stamina in regards to the situation. Like, mental armor, grit. This is not someone who's really shaken up too easily. Like, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, this is not someone where it's like, oh yeah, she's gonna like, I don't know, just make like a horrible life-rooting fucking decision because she's in this energy. Like, no, for the most part, she's actually extremely level-headed. So, okay. In the past position, word. Okay, hold on, one more for that, hold on. Yeah, I would say I could see both, but I do think more lawsuit, because the shit with father is in that subconscious. It's still not in the material. Whatever, I'll talk about it. Okay. Yeah, and for, I would say, time frame like this shit that you're seeing here, I'm gonna say this is, I don't know, there's a breakthrough, like, obviously not at all resolved, but you know what I mean? There is like a breakthrough in things that are like picking up speed sometime during, I'm gonna say July, August. I think that's Leo, isn't it? Anyway, okay. Eight of Pentacles coming out on bottom of the deck. Word, Four of Wands. Like, yeah, this is probably showing me, like, situation that she's in right now where it's not necessarily any kind of... Because Eight of Pentacles is the work that we do, right? It is our grind. And Four of Wands, yeah, that creates her own stability. And so it's like, yeah, she doesn't really, like, trust. Even if it's fucking child support, I don't give a shit. That ain't no fucking handout. You know what I mean? Eight of Pentacles is where you work for everything that you have. You know what I mean? And that's how she is. Hold on. Where it's like, yeah, I ain't no, like, I'm not over here, you know what I mean, like, fucking living on a trust fund. It's like, yeah, I'm over here working. Anyway. Okay, yeah, the High Priestess, Four of Swords, Knight of Swords, we went over that, where it's like, yeah, no doubt she's in this High Priestess. And, like, fitting question for this. Because God's got her in this energy right now, where it's like, yeah, all this shit's like, it's in the future, it's working behind the scenes, it's not like in her reality right now. But again, like, give yourself some credit, because for the most part, like, your mentality, like, trust. You could be seeing like an Eight of Swords and Nine of Swords over there in that shit. Like, someone legit crashing the fuck out, cannot handle stress type shit. Like, making the worst goddamn decisions in that energy, you know what I mean? It's like, no, like, she's Four of Swords, like, she probably sits the fuck down when she wants to, like, be impulsive and shit like that. This is probably someone who's like, yeah, I'm feeling like I really want to, like, blow up my life or some shit, like, I'm just gonna go sit down over here for a second. Okay, anyway. The Ace of Pentacles, Seven of Cups, Page of Wands, this right here, and I'm gonna go over this super quickly, because this is just uncertainty, probably. That could be lawsuit, but I'm feeling that would be more like money from dad type shit. Because it could be lawsuit though, because Ace of Pentacles, it is money, but it sometimes will represent like lump sum of money. You know what I mean? And the Seven of Cups, Page of Wands, whatever, regardless, this is like, yeah, it would make it so much fucking less stressful if, like, I could get this. If it would be like one lump sum of money where, my God, it would solve a majority of this. Yeah, not everything. I wouldn't be like living in fucking, you know, I wouldn't be like moving to Monaco or some shit tomorrow, but like shit would be resolved, right? Seven of Cups, Page of Wands coming out with it. I could see that from the, hold on one second. That was quick.
They're so busy.
Really?
Couldn't even do what I wanted.
Oh, I'm sorry.
But I'm happy to say people were lifting weights and I was just doing cardio.
Wow. What did you do?
As much chest as I could.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, I couldn't even do the 2 exercises I really wanted to do.
Oh my goddamn head. It hurts. Goddamn, that Botox definitely is setting in. Okay, anyway. What the fuck was I saying? I was saying something. I'm gonna, whatever. Ace of Pentacles, Seven of Cups, Page of Wands. Oh, I was gonna say, I could definitely see this from the perspective of like money from dad, because we already know this situation. Are you kidding me? Seven of Cups is like a mini moon card where we know it's there, but we don't know. You know what I mean? Like, we know it's there, we just don't know where it's at. Page of Wands, obviously, this is, it could, like, it's research, that's always Page, but, like, that would be active, physical fucking research on where that shit is, right? Of course, that can be that. This is also just the energy that you were in, and probably a little bit now. Yeah, like, Page of Wands, Seven of Cups, this is probably more where, because you know how I was saying, like, about her mentality, how she's in the Swords energy, and it's like, yeah, you for the most part see her sit the fuck down. Like, she's not someone who, there's a stress that's introduced in her life and then she makes it 100 times fucking worse, right? That could not, like, that may not have been the case in the past because emotions are tied up in that, right? That's what makes shit so fucking scary in that Seven of Cups, where it's like my emotions are attached to this and that's why I'm crashing the fuck out in that energy, right? So we're definitely some mental grit for sure that you do see in the current, where it's like, yeah, it's hard to really shake this person up, honestly. Like, trust. Now, I'm going to go over this too, because like in the subconscious, I believe that this is probably some of like dad stuff, but I'm also going to look at this from a different perspective too. So Chariot, Five of Swords in the reverse, Six of Cups. No doubt, Six of Cups is like tied to our childhood, right? It's tied to our siblings, to childhood memories, shit like that. The Chariot and Five of Swords in reverse coming out, that I'm sure that this is probably trying to show me like current situation with that shit, where again, Chariot card, there probably is work, active work being done on this. Five of Swords, and in the reverse too, this is probably someone's, and probably yours too. This is very, God, I would encourage you, because like Five of Swords is really standing your fucking ground type energy, where it's like, I'm not budging on this, go fuck yourself. That could be some wanting to give up on it, just wanting to throw in the fucking towel. It's too much. I just would suggest not. But if we're looking at that from, if that is not like dad's situation that's coming out there, this, you know what, I'm gonna say it, if this ain't some dad shit coming out there, this may be some fucking child support shit that's helpful. I'm not even kidding. Word. And that could, because God, I think we were reading on that, weren't we? Like maybe a couple weeks ago or some shit. If that is something that is like still up in the air, there hasn't been a decision made on that, I could see that happening. That would be like around like Cancer season. What is that? June, July. I could see some shit like panning out like around then or whatever. That absolutely could be that, where it's like she's not seeing this. It's not like in her question, right? Like she's not seeing this, but like, yo, this little fucking thing over here, this actually is gonna help her out some with this, right? Word. Okay. Now, full Ace of Swords, Nine of Cups. This kind of stuff right here, I am feeling would be more lawsuit for sure, because this is where and that could be some stuff too that you're seeing in the current as well, where she is, that's someone who's like actively working on something, like lawsuit wise, right? You could see that she starts to take action on that. That would be sometime around, God, I wonder if that came out in the last reading. I can't remember. I don't fucking know. But like, I would say Leo season's coming across. God, what the fuck was that? I can't remember what the time frame was for the last one. But anyway, I could see like Leo season coming across for that, but that is where she starts to go down this path for real, very seriously, where she starts to really like attack this kind of shit legally. And then she does have like this Nine of Cups moment where it's what happens is better than she ever expected, right? or she was like really hoping for this, not necessarily expecting it, probably expecting the fucking worst. And this is where God has met those expectations. Word. Two of Cups, Knight of Pentacles, Eight of... Oh, and hold on, I'm going to pull like Oracle for this too. But Two of Cups, Knight of Pentacles, Eight of Wands, coming out as advice energy. Yeah. Like, because I could see... Hold on. Sorry, my fucking indigestion. I'm so tired of that. This is where... This is slow movement right now, no doubt. This is chipping away, slow fucking movement at this problem, or at this problem. Slow movement working on this. However, it's not that there is any kind of backslide with that energy, but that Eight of Wands coming out of the woodworks is like, yeah, no doubt. She's going to experience like this slow movement, baby steps forward in regards to this issue. And then boom, like Eight of Wands is, you've seen that in readings, even tonight. Eight of Wands is a huge, all of a sudden fucking shift, right? So, I mean, regardless, there's something coming through. I kind of feel like it would be more lawsuit, child support, but there is something that's coming through where it comes out of fucking nowhere. Hold on. I want to see... Should I do that one? Just for the fuck of it, I'm just gonna see what... I just want to see if anything will come out with this one. Hold on. Thank you. That's good advice. Two more. This is what I'll take it. Okay, word. Okay. These are cute. I do love the first one though. Manifesting. T. Word. I get that. Damn, I do get that, especially because of the cards that you were seeing in your outcome. Dead ass. I would so encourage this shit. I'm not even kidding you. Because of this shit right here. Because of that fucking Ace of Swords and that Nine of Cups. Fucking period. Okay, manifesting. You have the power to manifest what you want by writing your intentions down, and by taking inspired action to make it happen. Okay, word. And then strategy. You need a step-by-step plan of action to reach the next level. Get the advice of someone who is already where you want to go. And then shedding. You are starting to outgrow your work You are starting to outgrow your work situations. You need to set higher goals and standards. You work well in healing and medicine. Bottom of the deck. Connections. Build bridges between people. Contact those who can help you. Your action sets you up for the next opportunity. Hold on. I want to just see... I just want to see what comes out with this one. Just one. Oh, okay, whatever. Hold on. Yeah. Okay. These are cute. Whatever. Okay, bigger and better experiences are coming your way. You may not be able to see it, but great things are coming together for you as you read this. Trust the process and let it unfold in divine timing. Move forward knowing that all is working out just fine. And then bottom of the deck. What is meant for you, what is meant to be yours is already making its way to you. What was never yours is starting to flee from you. With time, it will all make sense. For now, bear the confusion and focus on living fully in the present. Don't let your whole life be, I'll be happy when. Be happy now. Those are cute. Whatever, you know. I'll take it. You know? Okay, sorry I was so fucking long on those. Oh my god. Alright. I try to read it. Okay. Shelly? Shelly, are you in here, boo? Hold on. Hold on, hold on. Hold on, I just need to double check and make sure I got... Yeah, okay. I just need to make sure I got all of Gabriella's. Sorry, was a fucking long on those. I'm sorry. I can't shut the fuck up. Shelly, are you in here, boo? Bam. Oh, I got a headache. I got such a fucking headache, y'all. Oh, whoops. I did not mean to delete Shelly. What am I doing? I did not mean to do that. See? Mercury has to be going retrograde. I don't fucking understand what's happening to me tonight. I just deleted Shelly's fucking name off of there. Hold on. Yeah, boo. Go for it. I got you. Taylor, did you have a question, boo? Yo, I apologize in advance if the smoke detector goes off. That music's fire. That music's fire. My head hurts so bad. Son of a bitch, dude. I did not get enough sleep last night. Has anyone been like that? I kind of do. Shut up. OT. Okay. Word. Wait. Okay, hold on. That do smell good, whatever he making. Word. Okay. Hold up. I gotta see if you sent me your question on there. Hold on. What am I doing? There, Jesus. Oh, word. Wait, hold on. Oh, here we go. Okay. Hold up. Ooh. Word. Hold up. Look at the car. It's smushed. All right. Hold up. Let me see. Let's do it. Let's do 6. Two more. I do think eventually, yeah. Word. Oh, word. You had it on there. Yeah. Okay. That is a yes. Let me explain this though. So, 7 of Swords, Hanged Man, Emperor, not that bad. Yeah, like Hanged Man, obviously, like, I would say, like, it's not gonna fucking happen, like, tomorrow. You know what I mean? That's Hanged Man type of energy where it is gonna fucking take a minute. And I'll explain that shit though. And then Knight of Cups, Queen of Swords, 9 of Swords. The 7 of Swords is energy, like, right now, and you're probably already doing this considering this is first card coming out, where the thing that could be, like, the only thing that would necessarily be keeping you on that shift is probably money. The 7 of Swords, though, is also where it is very, like, grinning, bearing it, right? This is not where you're, like, going to work, like, huffing and puffing, throwing a fucking fit, you know what I mean? Like, complaining to everybody. 7 of Swords is a very cunning energy. It's a very strategic energy. And so, and duh, like, I mean, you're Queen of Swords. You've been coming out like that all night. The Hanged Man in the reverse is probably exactly why you're acting like that 7 of Swords, where that is someone who knows that they kind of have to sacrifice this temporarily in order to get this, right? And so I'm like, okay, I get that. Okay, word, good. She's playing this good. She's not like throwing a fucking fit, crying, being all emotional, shit like that. The Emperor card coming out with it is like the reason that, yeah, I do think that they would. This could be sometime during Aries season, but obviously the reason that they fucking, like, you would be like more like apt to get this is the Emperor is, she brings structure, she's controlled, she brings structure to this environment, she's fucking reliable. That's Emperor card energy. That could be what you're focusing on right now, but that is also like what, like, I could see that could be something that you're grinding away on right now, where it's like, God, I need to like right, I need to like fucking get my shit together. So like these next couple months, that way when I do like ask them about this, they'll be like, damn, she has actually been like fucking tea the past few months. Anyway, Knight of Cups, Queen of Swords, you've been coming out like that energy all night. Yeah, this is where, I mean, Nine of Swords is probably like the ruling energy as to why you would be asking for this. It's probably fucking like throwing you into a damn depression. That would be Nine of Swords. It's like depression, anxiety, I can't fucking sleep. It throws me into a negative mindset. I'm isolated all of the time. Like, I could see some shit like that for sure. As to being like the like money, whatever. Yeah, money's great, but like honestly, at the end of the day, I can't fucking do this anymore. Like, my mentality can't handle this shit. Hold on, I want to see maybe like time frame for this. Oh, that might be sooner than we think. I'm in the, well, I could see Taurus season. Hold on. Jesus. I just dropped all that shit. You know what? I'm gonna stick with Aries season. Yeah. I'm gonna stick with Aries. Oh, wait. Oh, the whole, but I don't like sleeping. Right? Be sooner. I'm gonna still stick with Aries season though. It could be sooner, but I'm gonna stick with Aries. It do. Yeah, I don't even know what else to say. It does happen. Burr. It's fucking cold in here. Okay, hold on, bitch. I gotta read what you wrote on there. Get the fuck out. Okay, hold on. You guys, my ass hurts, my back hurts, my fucking head hurts. I'm a mess. I'm a mess. I need to lay down. I need to go the fuck to sleep tonight. Hopefully. Okay. What is this? What the hell is this? What is this? Oh, hell no. Ugh. What the fuck is this? Hold on. Arr. Oh, Shelly, if you're in here, please let me know. Fucking burr. Wait. Okay, I just don't want that frozen. There we go. Shit, hold on one second. Oh, you're welcome, boo. Sorry if you guys can hear my kid. She's back there screaming around on her game. What the fuck is this? Hold on. What the hell is this? What is this? Where is he? What the fuck is that? What is this? Hold on, I need to view these other ones. Hold on. Oh, okay, whatever. That was just a picture. Hold on.
You already know.
Shit, hold on. Let me turn the fuck.
Period.
Sorry. Hold on. Okay. What the hell is going on? What did those pillows say? Oh. What? Wait, hold on. Get out of my face. I can't tell what that says. What does that fucking say? What the fuck is this? Yeah, what? What's his midheaven? I'm so curious what his midheaven is. Yeah. 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 Okay. Yeah, who is that? Who the fuck is this? Mm-hmm. I would have to agree with that. Yeah. Honestly, I fucking feel for people that are in the limelight. Honest to God, you gotta be built different. The amount of fucking projection that those people take is ungodly. And you can't be weak and living that kind of life. Not at all. Okay, hold on. Yeah, what? Okay. Let me see. Hold on, where is it? Yeah, let's see. Let's do 6. Hold on. What is this? What the fuck is this? Oh, yikes. Two more. Oh, there you called it. God, it's hard to say what the fuck that would be. What the fuck is this? I don't know, to be honest with you, it doesn't feel... Hold on, where's my music? Okay, Moon, 6 of Wands, 2 of Swords, Tower, King of Cups, Knight of Swords. And then bottom of the deck, Fool, Devil. It doesn't give, not like... Just like knowing my deck, I would see just different shit if it was in the limelight to that level. But like, no doubt, 6 of Wands, it is something like that. Like, okay, so like Moon card, obviously, this to me would be something that is not... could be up and starting, not something that's well established. Something kind of trying to get up. Like this to me would be like, I don't know, like a pilot episode of something. A first recording of podcast type shit. Something like that, right? Like there's not like this, I guess, firm following, stability. Do you know what I'm saying? But the 6 of Wands, like, it is something to do with attention. You know what I mean? The 2 of Swords, though, that there, yeah, it's like, that to me is so pilot-y. Like, something pilot, something like the first thing of something, like 2 of Swords, it's very uncertain, it's very stalemate, we don't know. And then, okay, well, so there's that. To me, this is clocking, like, it has to be the pilot of something, the first episode of some shit, something like that. It's hard to say if it would start off, like if it would really kick off. If it does, though, I mean, need I explain any further? The fucking Tower. You know what I mean? Like, it is going to be disaster. It is going to be chaos. It is going to be a fucking train wreck. It is going to be the worst shit. And this is why. You're seeing Fool and Devil. Are you fucking kidding me? This is why. This is why. Because this is opening up a door to this. This, whatever this is, it's opening up a door to this. And he would walk right through it. He'd walk right the fuck through it. He probably has, and like, yo, King of Cups, this is like, this is someone who has like some fucking discernment. This is someone who does clock things intuitively, but like does it the fuck anyway. It's wild, because that's are you kidding me? Stop. King of Cups, stop it. Stop. But this is definitely where someone's like walking, they are blowing the motherfuck through that door like the Kool-Aid man into this devil. You know what I mean? Where we already know it's toxicity. I don't give a fuck. I don't care. Whatever the fuck it is. It's devil shit. And the Tower card coming in, God is not going to let you sit in devil. He is going to fuck that shit up. You know what I mean? He's going to. I don't care who the fuck you are. He's going to come in and tower that shit every time. Every time. And it's going to keep happening unless he, like, yo, he has this tower moment and he's like, fuck it, I'm just going to continue to live this way. I know that I've already had that moment where I could choose between these two paths, and I'm choosing devil. I'm just going to live, I'm going to ride this the fuck out until the wheels fall off or until I die. What the fuck? I could see that. Okay, word. Ugh. Hold on. I need to hold the fuck on just 1 second. I need to see what his thinking is behind this. Hold on. I just want to see if we're in like Peter Pan land here. Hold on. Let me get to more. I think you're right about that. I think you're right. He's too, this ain't for him. It's not. Sorry. It's not. It's not. It's not. It's not for him. Seven of Wands, Ten of Pentacles, Knight of Cups. I think you're clocking it right. That's one thing that love that. You know what I mean? Like, period, as you should. That's one thing that you're very territorial over is Ten of Pentacles. That can be obviously like long-standing relationships, shit like that, but that is like your long-term, at least he's thinking long-term. Long-term success, the things that you build long-term, but also Knight of Cups. I would agree with that. I think that if you're going to be doing shit like that, that's why King of Wands is like, I would be like, you know, okay, do I need to get started into this shit? He would be able to hack this kind of shit if, like, you know how he always appears like King of Wands to me. You know, like King of Wands, you are meant to be in the limelight. You know what I mean? You're fucking meant for it. You're built for it at that point. You know how to conduct yourself in that shit. You know how to be a fucking leader. You know how to be up in the forefront, right? I just, you know. No. This is Cups energy all day long. No, like the emotion of it all. The emotion of it all, the intuition of it all would wipe this person the fuck out. I would have to agree with that. Way too emotional. Probably could hack it for a minute. You know? Could hack it for a minute. Yeah. Yo, like, for real. I'm sorry, but like those would be so, I don't know, just, I know my decks and they would be so different. Like if this was just someone, and there ain't nothing wrong with that. Like people, you can like build yourself up to that level. You absolutely fucking can. There's not to say that he would never be able to do that. You know what I mean? He could, if he really stepped into his Wands energy. But do you know how well a motherfucking King of Wands has to know themselves? They have to grapple with their ego on the daily. You know what I mean? And that's what makes a King of Wands so fucking boss. You know what I mean? Where it's like, they know their strengths. They know themselves. They know their strengths. They know their weaknesses. They know the shit they have to watch out for. You know what I mean? And they also know where they really shine. They know they have, their self-image is so intact. And so that's why those kinds of people are built for limelight. That's why those kinds of people are supposed to be in leadership positions, because they got themselves. You know what I mean? Like, nobody really needs to tell like a Queen of Wands or a King of Wands about themselves. Trust me, they're fine. Like, they're doing work on self. You know, and like, and his energy does come across like that, like, no doubt. Like, higher self probably all the fucking time. You know what I mean? Like, seriously, like, dead ass. Yo, that would, stop. That would be like the worst fucking move that this guy can make. You gonna tear your ass up from the floor up, sir. Like, emotionally, like, stop. Stop it. Like, go work on the 10 of Pentacles and we can revisit this in like 5 years, okay? Listen, you can go to Vegas and have fun, you know, but stop. You can go there and drink and gamble and do whatever. Just you do that, okay? Just stop it. Yeah, I just, oh God. I just love how you clocked that shit. Like, what the fuck? Okay, hold on. I'm about to piss so bad. I'm gonna close the TikTok. I will. I don't know where Shelly's at, but I'm gonna keep her on the list for when I'm on here next. All right, I love you guys. If anyone's watching me on the FYP page, I'll see you. I don't know, like fucking day. I don't know. Okay, hold on. Oh my God, so, yo, stop it.
Are you gonna eat your Chipotle or do you want tuna?
Ball.
Okay, I'll make it. You don't want rice though. I made it with bone broth. So protein rice. Okay.
Oh my God, I have to piss so bad. All right, sorry guys. All right, I love you guys. I'm out. I gotta pee so bad. I don't know what day I'll be on here next. Just keep an eye on my stories, you guys. Damn, that is actually like working. That's crazy. Okay, I love you guys.